Welcome in, everybody, to the Orlando Health Fortress at Full Sail University, where we have the Madden Championship Series 26 Zero Chill Challenge. My name is Will Barbera, and though I am usually joined by my good friend Max Mesman, he took the night off, and me and my buddy Ethan Coulahan are going to do things around here. Ethan, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. It should be a really fun time tonight. I'm just very excited to watch some really good Madden.
Yeah, well, I said to Ethan just before we got on here, you may think you've seen some Madden before until you see these guys go at it, because these are the real cream of the crop. Pros beyond pros, like your favorite Madden players' favorite Madden players play in these type of events. And we are so excited here. And a big shout out to everyone involved in EA for putting this event on, everybody here at Full Sail University, everybody at the Dan Patrick School of Sportscasting for letting two wahoos like us get to have an amazing opportunity like this. So big shout out, big thank you right off the bat to everyone involved. But let's get into it a little bit here, Ethan, because we've got a great matchup going on here. We got number 1 Drip going up against number 8 Goat Geezy. These are two polar opposites of the spectrum here, Ethan.
Yeah, I mean, Drip is just 19 years old. He's going to be playing as the Jaguars, or at least have that as his association. And you talk about he was the Madden 24 Harvest champion. We have two guys that would most certainly beat me pretty badly in Madden. That's not a debate. But then you look at the other side and go Jeezy, and this guy has plenty of experience. This is his first major EA appearance, though. So this is going to be very interesting to see kind of how he handles this today, facing off against Drip.
I do apologize. That's actually that I just found out right before this. This is his second, because he did compete in the Madden Most Feared Challenge a couple months ago, right here at Full Sail. So that's
Fantastic.
how I know that. But you're absolutely right. This is a guy, Go Geezy. Matthew Gangi is his real name. He's from Wisconsin, and he, like we said, most active on social medias compared to other players in this competition. But he gives great detailed breakdowns on strategies and has an elite understanding of the game. He has not won that elusive championship belt. Neither has Drip in this scenario, but we have 18,000 earnings for Goat Geezy compared to 33,000 for Drip in this scenario. So these are one person has competed in this event before, just once, and the other person making their MCS 26 debut. So, what are you looking for in this game, this first game? What do you think some of these things that are going to stand out for you for either of these guys to take home a W in this first one?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this might sound weird to say, but I just think it's nerves. And I get that, you're just playing a video game, but this is going to be nerve-wracking. You're playing in front of a bunch of people, and then a bunch of people are watching you. And like you said, you got two yahoos like us talking about about the action and kind of breaking down their moves and stuff. So it's going to be about the nerves and making sure that doesn't get in the way of actually playing your game, and the game that you've played for so long, for your whole life, that's gotten you to this moment.
Absolutely. And last time I saw Goat Geezy play, it was me and Max here, and he put on a heck of an offensive performance against Mr. Football 88. So I think that he's really going to bring it here today. He's going to be playing with the Rams, like you said, up against the Jaguars for Drip. And we have, if you guys haven't seen the Zero Chill collection of cards that has been released for this challenge. You got 94 overall Jalen Hurts, 93 overall Chris Lindstrom, Zach Thomas, Drake London, Champ Bailey for heaven's sake. Yeah. It's Aiden Hutchinson, Josh Jacobs. The list goes on. Chad Ochocinco's down there, even though he's listed as Chad Johnson. There's some really, really amazing players that are going to be on display for these competitors to use in this event here today. I'm super excited.
I'm very excited, too. You're going to be seeing a lot of those cards that you named, a lot of those big-time overall players, and it's going to be elite versus elite, and that's what I'm just really excited about today.
Absolutely. And take a look at the other teams in this bracket. Like we said, we are going to be covering number 1 Drip versus number 8 Goat Geezy in the first quarterfinal, but in the second quarterfinal, we have number 4 Henry, the Madden millionaire, Henry Leverett, going up against number 5 Kobo. Henry going to be playing as the Bears, Kobo playing as the Patriots. Then next one, we have number 2, Gabagol, up against number 7, Tyler O. Gabagol is the Packers, Tyler O as the Cardinals. I'm Italian. I do love me some Gabagool. So no bias, though. We do wish everyone luck, but I do love that nickname, that gamer tag. That's all I'm saying. And then last matchup, number 3, Astro versus number 6, David. Astros, Eagles versus David's Giants. So these are, we don't trot any newcomers out here for these events. These are all hardened Madden players. These are all guys that are experienced and are ready to go for this event, and it's going to be awesome. Like both of the events that I called with Max to this point have been awesome. I have no reason to believe that today's going to be any different, Ethan.
Oh, I 100% agree. I think you just talk about, expect every game to be really close. I mean, everyone's going to have high cards. Everyone's going to have really strong teams. And then you just tack on the fact that these are all really experienced players who have been playing the game for maybe their whole lives, right, depending on it. So we're going to have some really tight and tough competition today.
Absolutely. And you mentioned some of these players have played their games their whole lives. I was doing some research on David, who goes by David. His gamer tag is David T. But David Tampanelli from Long Island, New York, he said that the start of his Madden journey was when his dad got him Madden NFL 07. Did you ever play? That's what I'm saying. Did you ever play NFL 07?
Is that the one with Sean Alexander on the cover?
I believe so. That's what I have in my head. So if you're in the comments on this, let us know if we're right about that. I do believe that is the Sean Alexander with the Seattle Seahawks cover of Madden, but heck of a game. I didn't have that one. My older brother had that one, and that was one that I used to. Can I please play a game? Can I please play a game? It was always that on his PS2. If you can't believe how far things have come since then. So,
yeah, I played that on my Wii.
On your Wii,
which I no longer have, but I played it on my Wii.
I miss the Wii, man. I missed it. We're keeping it focused on Madden, but Mario Kart. I mean, come on, man. It was so good. But yeah, no, I think I played. Was there a Madden that had it might have had Brett Favre on the cover? That was the only one that I had that
was he in a Vikings jersey?
No, I think it was Packers Brett Favre.
Oh.
Was it Rodgers? I'm trying to think. I don't think Rodgers was ever on the cover. But either way, this is all semantics. But we're getting a little off topic here. We're getting away from the Zero Chill Challenge for the Madden Championship Series 26 here from the Orlando Health Fortress at Full Sail University. So going into this, who would you say is we're not betting men, but per se, who would you say is the favorite to win this tournament, the Zero Chill Challenge here today from Full Sail? Who would you say if you're you got different hat on? You're not doing color with me today. Who's your horse?
This is such a tight field. I think all 8 can win it. I really like Henry. Love the experience.
Sure.
I think that is a very safe pick. But I really I wouldn't sleep on Gabagool either. I think that is someone that I think is gonna come in here and really turn some heads. I really see that.
Like we said earlier, there are 5 competitors making their Madden Championship Series 26 debut at this event, and Gabagool is one of them. He is the number 2 seed, like I said earlier. The only ones that are repeating or that are coming back are Henry, Gogeezy, and Astro. Those are the only 3 that are returning this year and have been at multiple events. Everyone else, Drip, Kobo, Gabagol, Tyler Zero, and David, all their first time in the Madden Championship Series 26 tournament events. So it's gonna be crazy. You got hardened veterans up against some newcomers. But even though I say newcomers, like I said, there's no slouches when it comes to this tournament. These are all the best of the best when it comes to playing Madden at a professional level. So it's going to be awesome, just like all of the events to this point in this challenge have been. So, like I said, I'm super excited. We are just a couple minutes away from getting into this first matchup. Like we said, it's number 1 Drip versus number 8 Gogeezy. And what do you think Drip is going to have to do in order to lock down Gogeezy's offense? Like I said, his offense was humming and hoeing in the last game that I called between him and Mr. Football 88 in the Most Feared Challenge. So what do you think Drip's going to have to do from the defensive side in order to limit that?
Yeah, we haven't seen the teams yet, but I'm very interested to see who he has in his front 7, who he has in his defensive line, because that could really create, if he has some really high overalls there, that could create a lot of damage even to a high quarterback, whether it's a Jalen Hurts who's a 94 or a Josh Allen who's a 90. So I think that's going to be really interesting to see who they have in the front seven, because I think it's all about getting pressure on the quarterback. And once you get pressure, right, turnovers, bad things happen once you can get to the quarterback.
Absolutely, I completely agree. I was just about to say, it doesn't take a football expert to know that if you get pressure on the quarterback, good things happen.
Yes.
And you know, we're gonna, like you said, we have some great quarterbacks that are going to be on display for these competitors to use. You mentioned Jalen Hurts, you mentioned Josh Allen. There are others that are escaping me at the moment, but there's no shortage of options for these competitors to use. As there you see Drip, the number 1 seed. Like I said, he's going to be using the Jaguars, making his Madden Championship Series 26 debut as he is gearing up. And then, we are really excited. He's going to be taking on Goat Geezy, who is there to his right. We're going to get a camera shot of him in just a second. There he is. So the number 8 seed, Goat Geezy, going to be using the Los Angeles Rams uniform. It's going to be an exciting one, Ethan. I cannot wait for this one to kick off.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I mean, these two look locked in, ready to go. It is going to be a tight competition, and I think it's all about getting off to a quick start and kind of just not like, we've all played Madden where you get behind, you're down by like 14, good luck. Right, good luck trying to come back.
100%.
So it's all about getting off to those quick starts. I think is very important.
But one thing I will say, Ethan, that's when two jamokes like you and I play Madden. These guys, I've seen some crazy comebacks in these games. So nothing is off the table. Nothing when these type of competitors go at it. And like we said, Drip, 19 years old, just a fresh age of 19, but he has already made $33,000 in earnings throughout his career as a professional gamer. So it is, first time for everything, but we are just about ready to get things going. It looks like we've had kickoff already. So it will be Drip with the ball to get things going in the first match here in the Zero Chill Challenge. And Josh Allen going to take the snap, fire over the middle to Dwayne Parham, and he's got a first down, going to drag a defender with him.
Just a quick, easy throw over the middle, and we talked about, I expect a lot of these players to have Josh Allen as their quarterback, just so efficient down the field.
And that was Trayvon Diggs on the tackle, the regular Dallas Cowboys corner. As there you see Goat Geezy using Nikim and Warren. Now he switches to Winfield and a completion over the middle before a big hit by the rookie safety out of South Carolina, Nikim and Warren.
Man, what a hit right there. And Josh Allen, he has a very high play action rate. You wonder if he's going to go to that because that tricks the defense and gets wide receivers open down the middle.
Absolutely. 2nd down and 3. Allen going to give here to Josh Jacobs. He's going to go around the edge and pick up a first down inside the 30. Brought down by Herb Adderley from behind.
Just a strong opening drive here, just down the field, quick, easy plays to kind of open up this opening drive for the Jaguars.
Right you are. There was a man in motion. Allen over the middle to Sanders, and he's going to fight not quite to the 20-yard line, about the 21, but continuing to work their way down the field. There you see Motor City Dan Campbell switching up for Duval. More men in motion here for Drip. Allen takes a snap, dropping back. Pressure now coming, firing, and he throws it away. Smart there as pressure was barreling down in the face of Josh Allen there for Drip.
Yeah, that's very a smart play. It seemed like he did have his wide receiver open on a wheel route right there, but just didn't have the time to get that pass with the pressure coming to him.
3rd down and 3 now. Allen dropping back, looking, firing, pass is caught, wide open. His neighbors out of bounds at the 5. Trayvon Diggs forcing him out, but it's 1st down and goal, and Drip knocking on the doorstep here early in the first quarter, Ethan.
Driving right down the field. He had Sanders open too over the middle, found an easier check down pass, and just right down the field, an awesome drive.
We have a flag there. Probably going to be a neutral zone infraction as there was no call. It's going to be on Drew Sanders, but no, it's going to set up it is going to keep it at 1st down and goal from the 2-yard line. So looks like that was the call there. And right on the doorstep is Drip trying to make a statement out of the gate, and it's a give to Allen up the middle, and he is met. My goodness, I believe that's Aiden Hutchinson.
Yep, that's back-to-back plays where they tried to get the QB draw with Josh Allen. He is expecting that, loading up that front seven, loading up the middle there.
Loss of a yard there. Now 2nd down and goal. They're going to switch up the play call entirely. Lots of motion. Neighbors now in the slot. He's going to switch it up again. He's keeping everybody on their toes, including me and Ethan here in the booth. Play clock winding down. Going to take the snap. Firing passes. Incomplete. First it looked like he had it. Then it looked like it may have been intercepted. But it falls incomplete at the goal line. Going to bring up a 3rd down and goal.
Oh, that was a fantastic defensive play. That was also just a great play call. I loved that, just the switch, right? Changing the audible, but just great defensive play and a huge 3rd down here.
So much strategy goes into these games between these amazing competitors as Allen takes a snap, dropping back, pressure coming over the middle. Incomplete. It was received. It was caught, but it was out of the back of the end zone. I believe that was Dwayne Parham who could not stay in bounds. And now we have a 4th down and goal, and an interesting decision here for Drip, Ethan.
I like this. I honestly like this decision. When you're in a tournament like this where it's win and go home, you're playing against the best of the best, you don't win it with field goals. You go for it here, and I like it.
I completely agree. I love when teams play to win here at the Madden Championship Series. Allen dropping back, pressure coming. Intercepted in the end zone. It's Champ Bailey. And Goat Deasy coming up with a big takeaway as you see the reaction, Ethan.
Man, that was... He had X open. It looked like he had X open over the middle there, and you wondered, like, back-to-back couple plays in a row where it was just through the air. You wonder if he was going to go to the run again with Josh Allen and maybe utilize how good he is as a runner. Didn't do that. What a stop. What a stop in the goal line there. Huge.
Couldn't agree more, Ethan. I mean, Goat Geezy, that's got to be demoralizing for Drip. You march down the field at will. You do basically anything you want to get in the end zone. As there we have a penalty, a delay, a game penalty on Zadarius Smith for Drip. So it's going to be Rams ball at the 20-yard line after the touchback on the interception by Champ Bailey, Hall of Famer. As here we have Josh Allen. This time for Goat Deasy, he's going to take a snap, and it's a give to Williams, and he will pick up about 3 yards there. I believe that's Javonte Williams, Dallas Cowboys running back, having a resurgence season for the Dallas Cowboys offense, even though they are holding on tight, but not, a little too late, it seems like, as far as playoff contention goes for those Dallas Cowboys. Is Allen going to take the snap, drop back, firing over the middle, and now another interception, as this time it's Baker, and Drip says, anything you can do, I can do better.
Man, just going to over the middle of the field, a little crowded. How about that catch from Baker going up, making the big play? We got defense early in this one, Will.
Who doesn't love a defensive showdown? But now at the 37-yard line is Drip, and we saw what he was able to do before he got into the red zone. As Allen rolling to his right, it looks like he's going to run, and he is, and he's forced out of bounds there. Pickup of about 6. Sorry, go ahead, Ethan.
No, Will, that's just a really good decision right there. I probably would have thrown it, which would have ended in an interception. So when you have the smart decision, just decide to tuck it and go where they're using a quarterback that's just so mobile and so quick.
Absolutely. Josh Allen, the reigning MVP of the Buffalo Bills, still having a great season. A little bit. Oh, that ball was batted. Nearly a little bit of danger right there as it was batted, and it looked like it may have been, could have a chance to be intercepted, but it falls incomplete. Now a 3rd down and 4. Allen taking the snap, dropping back, firing over the middle. Pass is incomplete as he nearly had Sanders, and he's looking for a flag on the animation. Can't get it. And it's going to bring up a 4th down and 4. Drip went for it on 4th down in the red zone last time. This time a little bit further back at the 31, but he's going to go for the same call.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see a whole lot of field goals today, Will. I think everyone's going to go for it, go for the gusto, go for 6, and I think it's a smart call.
I never like field goals, Ethan. Allen dropping back, firing over the middle. This time he has Sanders, and that's a big 4th down conversion right there. Inside the 15 to the 11 goes Drip.
It's huge. He had plenty of time to make that pass. O-line did a great job giving Allen that time to hit that completion over the middle. Huge 4th down conversion.
1st down and 10 from the 11-yard line. Allen firing into the flat, complete to Jacobs. And it takes 2 men to drag him to the ground. Pick up about 3 to the 9-yard line, 2nd down and 7.
Yeah, he's very high overall when it comes to breaking tackles, and it's just so hard to bring him down in the open field. So give him a quick pass and let him do his thing.
93 truck and 96 break tackle are his accolades for this Zero Chill Challenge card for Josh Jacobs. So gonna need a couple of men to bring him down here in this one.
Absolutely.
Now they're gonna motion Jacobs out to the flat. So empty backfield set in the shotgun for Allen. Takes a snap. Firing, end zone, incomplete, a little too high as he was looking for Deion Sanders. And now here comes the 3rd down and 7.
Sanders has been his go-to guy so far in this game, and you don't blame him, right? So good, but just a little too high. And this is, once again, a huge 3rd down, but we know that even if he doesn't get this, probably going to go for it. It's probably 4-down territory for him.
I completely agree. It was, at the 31-yard line. It should be at the 9 as Allen to the flat for Jacobs. Makes a man miss. He dives, and he's brought down at the 1-yard line. Nearly took a huge hit there, and it's a 1st and goal from the 1. What do you think happened there, Ethan?
I think if he would get it, I would almost expect that he would score. I don't know if it was necessary to dive about that, but that's a huge completion. Once again, we're in this zone. I want him to utilize the Allen run.
And you see it there, and he is met as Goat Geezy was ready for it. Now they go to the hurry up. 45 seconds and counting here in the 1st quarter. Allen up the gut again. Oh, he is met as he leapt for the goal line. Again met at the 1-yard line. 3rd down and goal. I think you got to switch up the play call here, Ethan.
Yeah, I think at this point you got to. Maybe a quick slant. Get someone one-on-one on the outside.
Jacobs set up to the right of Allen. Now switching to the left, and so do all of the receivers. And incomplete as he was hit as he threw it. RPO as it looked like he was initially going to give it to Jacobs, but no good there. And now a 4th down and goal at the 1-yard line with 17 seconds remaining in the 1st quarter. And you know he's going for it, Ethan.
No, he's going for it. Gogeezy, this goal line defense has been fantastic. Do they have one more stop in them here?
From the 1-yard line. Allen dropping back, firing. He had him wide open and he overthrew it as he was looking for Malik Neighbors. What a backbreaker. And Goat Geezy with another stand in the end zone.
2nd straight drive. Drip is able to go inside the 5-yard line, and he has no points to show from it. That is just huge.
And now going to start from their own end zone, and a big completion there up to Dwayne Parham, up to the, I believe that's going to be close to the 15-yard line there, as we had a timeout called. Although, actually, I don't believe we did. We're waiting. No, it was an incomplete pass. I'm sorry. It sure looked like Dwayne Parham came down with that to me, but it's going to be 2nd down and 10 at the 1 after the incompletion. Allen, end zone, going to find Williams. He's going to pick up a 1st. Nice little catch and run there. As it was Baker and Bailey who combined for the stop for Drip, and that is the end of the 1st quarter. Scoreless game, Ethan, but we still got 5 minutes left here in the 1st half.
A scoreless game, both defenses showing out. We already have a turnover from both defenses. Goal line stands. We've had everything but offense so far.
As here's a give to Javonte Williams, and he's going to get a 1st down. First big run we've seen. Just the 2nd rush overall for Williams for Goat Geezy. Up to the 25 now, 1st down and 10. Allen takes a snap. Looking all day to throw. Pass is caught. That is Parham, and he'll pick up about 4. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 6.
Yeah, if those deep completions aren't open down the field, there's no need to kind of rush that and force that. I think those easy completions to kind of play ahead of the sticks is big.
Allen dropping back, firing. He has a man open, and it is caught near the sideline, and that is another big 1st down. I could not see who came up with that, Ethan. Could you?
Didn't look like I was able to see it. It might have been Drake
London.
London.
I believe it was Drake London, number 5 for Goat Geezy. First reception for him. Give to Williams. He's got some room, and he's got another 1st down up to the 45. And another big run for Javonte Williams.
It seems like these two right now have different game plans. Goat Geezy is going more of the rushing attack. Drip has been strictly basically throwing it so far. So 2 different attacks here.
Allen rolling to the right. He's got room to run. He's going to try to throw. Now he runs. And the delayed decision there is going to lead to a 5-yard pickup. Either could have ran for a first down, maybe a whole lot more. He had a whole lot of green grass in front of him.
Absolutely. Well, I think if he decides to tuck it immediately, I think that definitely is a first down right there, but still a solid gain on first down.
For sure. As Allen going to fire over the middle. There's Drake London again inside the 30 up to the 27. Drake London starting to feel it for Gogeezy here.
Getting open over the middle of the field. This is a methodical drive right now. That's what you need to do when you're playing against such a good defense with high-level players everywhere.
Couldn't have said it better myself as Allen, pressure coming, pass is caught by Parham, forced out of bounds, just a pickup of a yard there.
Can you get pressure on Josh Allen? Maybe that forces Gogeezy to make mistakes like he did in the last drive where he threw that interception.
3:15 and counting here in the first half. Gogeezy looking for the perfect play call. Gonna take the snap, looking, firing, incomplete. He had Williams wide open in the flat, and it's gonna bring up a 3rd down and 9.
Yeah, that was just a screen play right there, trying to find Williams. Threw it behind him, and now that would have been a big completion. Not sure if he would have gone that first down with 2 defenders right there, but at least you make it to a more 3rd and reasonable. This being a 3rd and long right here makes it a very interesting play call.
Sure does. I absolutely couldn't have said it better myself there because, yeah, I mean, anything's better than 3rd and 9 if you can get it just a couple yards there. But we'll see what Gogeezy draws up here. Empty backfield for Allen. Snap taken. Firing over the middle. There's London again up to the 10-yard line. And now a 1st down and goal for Gogeezy.
It's about the 3rd reception this drive alone for Drake London. He has been the workhorse here.
He has been the money man this whole drive. As now we have some receivers moving from right to left. Allen going to give to Williams, and he won't get much. Pickup of about 2 to the 7-yard line. Going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Allen in the shotgun. Williams set up to the left. 3 receivers set to the right. Sanders to the left. Allen had a man open over the middle. Now pressure coming. Evading pressure. Rolling to the left. Does he have room to run? He's going to go for it. And he's forced out of bounds at the 2. And a little Josh Allen magic. We talk about Mahomes magic all the time. A little Josh Allen magic there, Ethan.
That is vintage Josh Allen, Will. Just being able to escape the pocket. And you talked about it. He did have a guy open the middle. That would have been a touchdown. Just don't think he saw him. But what a play and what a great job to make something out of nothing there.
Couldn't agree more. 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. This is where we have seen these offensive struggle as Williams, a give and a leap and a touchdown. And you see the reaction from Gogeezy, who finally gets on the board here in the 2nd quarter, and an extra point will make it 7-0, and there it is.
Just great play call. We talked about how Gogeezy is really using his rushing game and his running back a little more right now than Drip is, and we saw that in that drive, right? Having a nice balance, threw it a lot, but had some good runs and resulted in a touchdown. Great start.
Here comes Malik Neighbors on the kickoff, and he's got daylight down the sideline, and he's forced out of bounds. I thought he was going to break it there, Ethan.
Whew. And, well, anytime you see Malik Neighbors have the football, good luck trying to catch him. So you saw him right there. That was a big-time play to get them in good field position. Got to get some points here after getting in the red zone in his first 2 drives.
Good return, gets him up to the 46. Allen, here comes pressure, firing over the middle, and it is caught. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning as Malik Neighbors had the reception up to the 35. Both teams with all 3 timeouts here. 2 minutes to go till half, Ethan. Allen, give to Jacobs up the gut, and now here's Josh Jacobs. What happened there? It looked like it really looked like he had a scene where he had a route to the end zone, tried to break it outside, and it looked like a stumble, but 2nd down and inches.
Yeah, it did look like he had 6 in front of him. I'm not sure if he stumbled on purpose. I'm not sure if that was just by accident, but that's missed opportunity, and it does look like it might be on purpose. Will.
Yeah, it does appear that way as they pick up the 1st down there. As the clock continues to wind down closer to a minute, and now we are just about there. 1st down and goal from the 24-yard line. Drip needs an answer. Play clock winding down too. Allen takes a snap, firing, he has a man! Parham, can he get in? Touchdown! And what an answer by Drip after Goat-Geezy takes the lead in the second quarter.
Fantastic play call right there, just getting him to the corner.
Extra point is good. We have a tie game with 50 seconds till halftime. Ethan, continue.
Just got him in the corner, got him open, really just one-on-one and finding his tight end. And finally, talking about Drip being able to capitalize, get in the end zone. 7-7, Will, we have ourselves a ball game.
Sure do, as that one gets into the end zone for the touchback. So 50 seconds, all 3 timeouts. Goat-Geezy will start from the 20-yard line. As there you see, using the Patriots playbook as Mike Vrabel's on the sideline. As Drip using the Lions playbook with Dan Campbell on the sideline. Forgot to mention that earlier. Allen taking the snap. Good coverage, open downfield as a man in stride. Johnson, 10-5, what an answer! Oh my! One play!
First play, Will, are you kidding me? Wow, that is unbelievable. And then I love the camera shot on him, talking his talk. That was a fantastic answer, basically 4 verts straight down the field. Johnson had all defenders beat. That is how you respond.
What a response. Couldn't have said it better myself, Ethan. What a response. Chad Johnson, you might know him as Chad Ochocinco, with the answer to get Goat-Geezy right back on top, as that return gets them just about to the 23. So 38 seconds and all 3 timeouts for Drip to try and get another response going before halftime. Allen taking the snap. Firing over the middle, that is caught by Neighbors. Is able to hold on to the ball, and first timeout taken by Drip up to the 31, 33 seconds till half. Be interesting to see what they do if they can get in field goal range, Ethan. As Allen dropping back. Pressure coming, he's hit as he throws, and he does get rid of it just in time. So penalty there. I didn't see exactly what for. It looked like it might have been on Josh Allen.
I think that was intentional grounding.
Oh, wow, okay. I did not see that. So 3rd down and 13 now, and then we have another timeout called. Just 19 seconds left here in the first half. Goat-Geezy leading Drip 14-7 in the first quarterfinal of the Zero Chill Challenge. Live from Full Sail University, it's the Madden Championship Series in 2026. As Allen now going deep, he has a man of his own, and he just overshot Malik Neighbors. Oh my.
Oh, just overshot him. That would have been big for a completion. Would have easily put them in field goal range, but have to punt this away and play for halftime. It's a smart call, but that's a big stop right there by Goat-Geezy.
100% is Champ Bailey going to return the punt, and he is met at just about the 30-yard line. So 6 seconds left. It is, and like you said, smart play call there by Drip to punt that one away. This is not a tournament where you see a whole lot of punts, but in that situation, I think the strategy called for it. You don't want to give him another opportunity to make this a 2-score game before you go to half.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just too risky. It just wasn't worth it. Definitely the smart call.
Now Williams going to the slot. Allen going to take the snap. Probably the final play. And a completion to Sanders there. He does get out of bounds there. So 2 seconds remaining up to the 47-yard line. And a nice pickup there. And this might put them in range for a Hail Mary. It very well could. Oh, no. Oh, wow. We're going to go for a field goal. And now we have a timeout.
That's like a 70-yard field goal.
I believe the kicker, the kicker may be, maybe 94 overall Adam Vinatieri of the Zero Chill Challenge card, but I'm not sure exactly. I didn't see who exactly they had. I believe there is at least another kicker in the cards that were released for this.
Yeah, honestly, well, I think the only play here was a Hail Mary.
I do agree.
I think you're definitely in range for one, or at least it's going to get close here.
Allen takes the snap. They're going to bring 4. It's a complete over the middle. The Neighbor's going to get to the outside. Oh, we have a couple men dancing, and now brought down from behind at the 25. And now we will go to halftime with a 14-7 Goat-Geezy lead. And Ethan, what a crazy start to this to our games so far in this tournament. What did you think of that first half?
I mean, absolutely insanity. Talk about Goat-Geezy those back-to-back goal line stands, huge. Getting stops both inside the 5-yard line, humongous. And then you talk about just capitalizing it with his offense. He got an interception himself, so just really impressive first half from him.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Like you said there, Drake London really started to cook for Gokeezy there before that Chad Johnson touchdown, which obviously was just a big bomb almost. But, I think he's really starting to – and we talked a little bit already about Javonte Williams, but I think he's just spreading out the wealth a little bit more than Drip is right now. It seems like Drip is really trying to get the ball to Josh Jacobs and Deion Sanders. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying I think Gokeezy might be keen to that with the way his defense is played, especially in the red zone.
Yeah, we haven't really seen a whole lot of handoffs to Josh Jacobs, so it's really just been him being used in the passing game. Like you talked about, heavy usage of Sanders as well. So you really hit on it. I think Gokeezy is kind of figuring that out defensively right now. We'll be very interested to see, can you make those second half adjustments and kind of change up your plan?
Yeah, I completely agree. It's still just a one-score game. We've had an interception by each team. We've had 2 goal line stands from Gokeezy. There you see him right there. And still just a one-score game. So, and these two teams started to trade blows a little bit there at the end of the first half. As we are back to the action, Javonte Williams nearly gets me going there as he gets close to a first down. But again, there you see Williams right out the gate with the run. Nice run, nice pickup, first down.
Yeah, a little first down handoff, leaped over his own offensive lineman. Just a strong run there to start off the second half.
As Allen dropping back, Gokeezy starting this half with the ball, and it looked like that was Javonte Williams, and he missed him. So I'm going to bring up a second down and 10. But again, usage of Williams out of the passing game. Gokeezy really sticking to that.
Yeah, and Drip brought much-needed pressure right there, which forced that pass to get just a little off.
Pressure coming.
There it goes again.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, Ethan.
No.
There was just somebody barreling right in the face. Yeah. But a big play there. So now they're going to bring up a third down and 10. Be huge if Drip could get the ball back right out of the gate here in the second half. Allen takes a snap. Now pressure coming. Going to fire into the flat. And there's Deion Sanders diving for a first down. And a big third down conversion there.
Talk about just a heavy usage of Deion Sanders, but just an easy completion, then get that yards after catch right there. Huge first down to extend this drive.
First down and 10 now, and Allen firing. There's Drake London, and he's got a completion up to the 41-yard line. Now into Drip territory goes Gokeezy.
They're already at 214 passing yards, so a heavy usage of the passing game. It's really worked, even with that interception. He's been fantastic.
Couldn't agree more as Allen firing, and now an intercepted. It's prime time. Deion Sanders with green grass in front of him. 20, 10, 5, house call. Seen that before?
Dance in the end zone. Well, that's what they call a classic announcer's jinx. I was talking about how good the quarterback play has been for Gokeezy, and literally just finished my statement. Deion Sanders takes it to the house. We are tied. Second interception of the game now for Drip's defense. Absolutely electric.
That was insane, as we are now tied at 14, just a little over a minute into the second half. And now we're going to have a touchback. So at the 20 is where Gokeezy will try and start it up again and see if he can retake the lead. But Drip not going anywhere, Ethan. Every time Gokeezy seems like he makes a big stop or a big play, puts him ahead or gives him an advantage, Drip makes another play right back in return. Allen over the middle, and there's Parham. Big completion there up to the 40-yard line.
I love the usage of the tight end. Talk about the obvious options, whether it's Deion or whether it's Drake London, but Parham, really nice tight end. He's had a couple nice catches here for Gokeezy.
100% as Allen going to fire to the flat there is Parham again. Nice hit there by Bailey. Pickup of 7 up to the 48. Going to bring up a second down and 3.
Great on cue. I think one of the better drives that we've seen Gokeezy have today have been the more methodical, smaller passes, not going for the big shots.
I completely agree, but to that point, they've really just had that one drive. The other one was a one-play deep shot to Chad Johnson. So, it seems like, depending on how this drive goes, as there you see another first down. It's really going to depend on what Drip does defensively, because he's really done a great job standing up to him at this point.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
First down and 10. Allen dropping back. Pressure now coming. Hit as he throws. And that is incomplete, as it was nearly the first sack of the day for that drip defense.
Yeah, I haven't seen a sack, but we've seen plenty of times where they've gone pressure and forcing those incompletions there. Drip does a good job when he decides to bring pressure on the quarterback.
Allen looking for the right play. He's going to take the snap. Drop back. Here comes pressure rolling. They're trying to evade. Now just has to throw it away because it was going to be a big sack if he didn't get rid of it there. Great job by that drip defensive line to get pressure again on Allen.
Yeah, and it looked like he had at least 2 guys open down the field too. So if that pressure doesn't get home, we're talking about a big play right there for Gokeezy, but good pressure brought in, and like you said, being able to have that incompletion so it's not 3rd and a mile was huge.
3rd down and 10 now instead of what could have been 3rd down and 35. As here's Allen going to take the snap. Looking, pressure coming again. He's hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. And great job bringing pressure from the second level there on both of those back-to-back plays, as now we're going to get a field goal attempt, and it's Brandon Aubrey going to try it. And it is, oh, he doinked it, no good. Just a bad break there for Gokeezy as it remains tied, and now Drip gets the ball at the 40-yard line.
Huge momentum change for Drip. Costly missed field goal, like you said, Will. The doink. Huge.
Now Allen finds Parham there, able to make a man miss, and he's going to drag a man past the 50, or at the 50, excuse me, and that's a first down.
I love the decision for Drip to play with some tempo here. I think that can be a really effective way.
Allen, oh, pressure coming in, he's just going to throw it away. So he was looking for Parham there.
Yeah, no one was open down the field, was holding on to the ball for a bit long. That's a smart decision. Throw it out of bounds and just play another down here.
2nd down and 10, just under 2.5 left in the 3rd quarter. Now pressure coming, and there's the first sack. Clellan Ferrell gets home on Josh Allen, and Gokeezy now setting up a 3rd down and 20.
We knew with how good these defenses are, someone eventually was going to be able to get home. It was Gokeezy bringing the pressure. Ferrell got home, and now forcing this 3rd and a mile. Huge stop here, huge.
Former Las Vegas Raiders first-round draft pick Clellan Ferrell coming up with a huge play there. Pass over the middle. Parham, he's got a huge first down and a big 3rd down conversion for Drip. Man, what a response.
Huge response. But Will, you talked about this. Seems like every time that Gokeezy gets momentum, Drip is just there, just being able to bounce back, converting on that huge 3rd and 20.
Allen now firing in. He does have Parham again. Forced out, I believe that's Trayvon Diggs. So it's a pickup of 4. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 6 at the 32. Clock will continue to run down, close to 1.5 minutes left in the 3rd. Allen takes the snap. Pressure coming. He's hit as he throws. He finds Parham, and he is stood up. That was Trayvon Diggs there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down in inches. And now they'll go to a hurry-up. Wonder if this is going to be a give to Josh Jacobs here, with how hard it is to bring him down with this particular card. Like we said, 93 truck, 96 break tackle for number 8. Allen takes the snap, now firing. He's got Neighbors, and that is a huge first down. I'm sorry, they deked me out for a second. Looked like it might have fallen incomplete, but a huge first down sets up a 1st down and goal at the 6-yard line, and Drip is knocking on the door. Ethan, what do you think?
Will, that looked like it was going to be like the obvious call, hand off to Jacobs, or at least do a quarterback run.
Now it's to Jacobs. Sorry about that. Continue, Ethan.
No, just looked like that was the obvious call, and then just how about Josh Allen being able to hit that completion, and now let's see, can he get another goal line stand here for Gokeezy's defense?
It would be pretty crazy if he could, especially after that pick 6 to tie it for Drip. 2nd down and goal from the 6-yard line. Clock continues to wind down. Less than 30 now to the end of the 3rd. Allen gonna step up. He's got grass, and he's got a touchdown. And Drip taking his first lead of the game. Josh Allen, a 6-yard rushing scamper, and an extra point will make it 21-14, and there it is.
Will, I love that decision right there. No one is open. Don't force it, right? You already have an interception in this game, and I love the decision. Just go through the middle, utilize the legs and the speed of Josh Allen, and just like that, Drip has the lead, 14-0 scoring run here in this third quarter.
Here comes Chad Johnson trying to get to the outside for Gogeezy, and he'll get to about the 28-yard line. Better return than I thought he was going to get. I'll give him that much, but he'll just about the 28, and that is where Gogeezy will start to try and retie this game. 15 seconds left here in the third, but got the whole fourth quarter left, Ethan. If you guys are thinking about switching channels, don't you even think about it. We got the whole fourth quarter left here at this one. As Allen takes a snap. Pressure now coming. He's just going to get rid of it. Smart plays. There were two Drip defenders ready for a sack right there.
Yeah, it was great pressure from Drip. It looks like he had his tight end, I believe Parham, open over the middle, just could not get there. And a big miss right there. That would have been a big gain for Gogeezy.
Allen going to take the snap. Drop back. Looking. Firing deep. He has a man. And it's Deion Sanders adjusting behind him to make the catch. And that's probably going to be the last play of the third quarter. But a huge first down up to the 45, Ethan.
What a catch. He had to twist his body. He was kind of thrown behind him, and then he took a big hit after making that catch. That was a big play to start off what would only be just a cinematic fourth quarter here, which was a great game.
Great way to describe it. It's going to be cinematic. Martin Scorsese couldn't come up at the end of this game, folks. You better believe it. Allen dropping back, firing. He's got, I almost said Kyron Williams. Different Williams in Los Angeles gold. That's Javonte Williams up to the 30-yard line for a first down.
Yeah, with that completion, now over 300 passing yards today for Allen. Gogeezy's been heavy in the passing game and down by touchdown. Expect him to utilize Allen again here.
There's Williams again, and he's got another first down. Great misdirection or redirection there, as it looked like he was going to go right into the arms of that defender. I believe it was Champ Bailey who was sitting on the outside. First down and 10 from the 18. Allen firing. Oh, he's got Sanders. It looks like, oh man, that was a dangerous throw, as it looked like it nearly got a hand on it or nearly tipped it, but it is a first down and goal completion. Williams switching from right to left in the backfield. Allen in the shotgun, dropping back. He's got green grass in front of him again, and now he will waltz in. Gogeezy says, hey, you had a rushing he said earlier, he said, you had an interception, here's my interception. Now he goes, hey, you got a Josh Allen rushing touchdown in the end zone, here's my Josh Allen rushing touchdown in the end zone. Extra point away from retying it.
Man, back and forth we go. Incredibly even teams. I mean, I knew this was going to be great competition. I don't think I expected it to be this even and this tight. Back and forth, great decision right there to run it. I thought for a second when he stepped up in the pocket, he was going to risk and make a throw or throw it away, and there's a clean lane in front of him in 21-21, Will.
Like I said earlier, I'm a big fan of that word you use, cinematic. All ready to start this one, as it's only been fireworks since the scoring got started, and it's only going to stay that way for the final, give or take 4 minutes in this one, unless you go overtime, Ethan. That's always a possibility.
Some free football, yeah.
I mean, it's all free football here at the Madden Zero Chill Challenge. Not unless you're competing, in which case a different story. Firing into the flat, there's Jacobs. Oh, and he was too close to the sideline because he was going to shed that tackle if he had a little more space. But it's only a pickup of 5.
Yeah, we all know how good Josh Jacobs is in the open field. So hard to bring down. His overall in Madden just shows that, and expect him to utilize that more. I don't think any of them really utilize that today.
And there's Jacobs again. Utilize it more, Ethan. You said it there.
I'm like Tony Romo. I'm predicting what is happening.
For all the good reasons, you're like Tony Romo. Exactly. Yeah. First down and 10 at the 49-yard line, knocking on the door of being in Gogeezy territory. Allen dropping back, Drip looking deep down the sideline. He's got Neighbors. Can he get around the edge? Touchdown! Malik Neighbors, and what a move by Drip to get into the end zone and evade the corner who was looking for the tackle. And now it's a touchdown lead after the extra point. Ethan, what did you see there?
I was wondering how aggressive Drip was going to be, right? A tied game. You don't want to give Gogeezy a whole lot more chances. And he was like, no, I'll just take 5 plays and I'll just retake the lead. But I love seeing Neighbors, and then talk about the speed that we have in Neighbors, being able to evade that defender down the sidelines, house call, and just like that, the lead back to Drip. It's just been a back and forth game.
As that goes into the back of the end zone, so they will, Gogeezy will start at the 20-yard line. And once again, we'll try and march down the field and score this. I feel like I've said that quite a few times at this point, Ethan. It feels like no one can really extend the lead past one score at this point. Allen looking into the flat there for Deion Sanders, and he's able to bounce off the tackle, but he's forced out of bounds after the hit. Pickup of 9. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 1 at the 29-yard line. Allen taking the snap. Here comes pressure. He's got Williams over the middle, and he's got a short completion, but it's enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, Will, that was just a really smart decision right there to have that check down. Pressure was coming in. If he holds that on for any longer, that's a big sack.
Now here's Williams up the gut, able to stiff arm a man, and he gets close to the 50-yard line, about the 48.
Man, strong run, a little get off me right there with that stiff arm. A little powerful 10-yard plus run right there for Kyren Williams, who only his 7th carry of the game. Haven't used him a whole lot, but it's been effective when they have.
Yeah, I mean, I was just about to say, I mean, it feels crazy. He's had the ball so many more times due to the passing game, how they've used him. But just 7 carries at this point, it feels like he's been such a bigger factor than those stats suggest. As he's, oh my goodness, oh wow. I was wondering if he was going to be able to make something out of that. But just a great defensive pass rush there, as it was Aiden Hutchinson who got into the backfield and almost tripped up Williams there for Drip.
Yeah, I think Drip knew what play was coming with that defensive call. Bringing pressure, completely blew it up, and Kyren Williams had nowhere to go with that run.
Just a loss of 4. Could have been a loss of close to 10 if it weren't for the elusiveness of Javonte Williams. And now pressure up the gut, and Allen just smartly gets rid of it. Drip again. I know I've said it a couple times, but he's doing a great job bringing pressure from that 2nd level. Linebacker blitzes, safety blitzes. He's bringing the house.
Yeah, and I think that is the right move, right? 2:14 left. You don't want to give Gogeezy all this time to kind of dissect your defense down the field. I mean, he has well over 300 yards passing. Gogeezy's leading really all offensive categories in this game, so you want to bring pressure and you want to make him uncomfortable, and he's been doing that in these last couple plays.
Allen looking, oh, and a great pass deflection there at the line of scrimmage. I could not see who got a hand on that. Yeah, I think it was number 96. I believe that's Clellan Farrell, who had a sack on the other side of things for Gogeezy, the only sack we've seen in this game. But I do believe that is who had that batted pass. And a big play there brings up a 4th down and 14, just over 2 minutes remaining in this one.
Yeah, and you got to go for it. Even with all 3 timeouts left, you got to try and convert this 1st down. You just don't know if you're going to get the ball again.
This is a huge play in this one, folks. Allen empty backfield, dropping back. Pressure coming. He's going to have to run. No, he's going to throw. He's got a man. Incomplete, as it was just off target. He had Drake London wide open down the sideline, and it might have set up a 1st down and goal.
Once again, it's just Drip bringing the defensive pressure, and that pressure forcing Allen on the run, try and make that throw, and it was wild. And now got to hope that his defense can get stops. Well,
pick up with just 2 there. Good start, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. But yeah, I mean, that feels like a backbreaker this late in the game, but we've seen Gogeezy get this ball back quickly so far in this one. So he's going to have to hope for a takeaway or a quick turnover on downs.
Absolutely. He still has all 3 of his timeouts left too, Will, which is huge in this scenario and situation.
Right you are, as here's Allen going to give to Jacobs, and he's got, oh man, big, he could have drove a Mack truck through that. As he gets a 1st down, going to bring up a 1st down and 10. Clock will continue to run. So Drip just going to try and run the clock out on this one. Gogeezy going to have to come up with a stop.
And this is where I expect Drip to play more, call more conservative here, and continue to just run the rock here.
Play clock winding down. He will take the snap and give to Jacobs to the outside, and he's brought down, and now a timeout called by Gogeezy. First of his 3. So 1:23 left. That was a loss of 3 there. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 13. Give to Jacobs the exact same play the other way, and that was a great play defensively, loss of 5, and now with 1:20, it's a 3rd down and 18 coming up as Gokeezy uses his 2nd timeout.
Yeah, and this is the game. You wonder if Drip's going to go for the gusto, maybe go into field goal range, because the field goal would ice this game too.
Sure would, and now another give to Jacobs. He picks up about, no, he gets right back to the line of scrimmage. So 4th down and 17. This is a 55-yard field goal attempt, which for real-life Brandon Aubrey might as well be an extra point. Aubrey, right down Broadway, and that should do it in this one. It is a 10-point lead. 1:14 left. Gokeezy with no timeouts. He might be able to make it a 3-point game or a 1-score game, but it's going to take some pretty crazy events, pretty crazy sequence of events for him to tie this one. As there's Chad Johnson getting up to the 30 on the kickoff, and that is where Gokeezy will try to make a miracle happen in 1:10 seconds. And I don't know it's going to take something crazy in order for that to happen. I do believe that this one is over. And if that is the case, that means that Drip, the #1 overall seed, will advance. Is Allen going to run here and get out of bounds? 1st down and 10 up to the 45. 1:04 left in this one.
Yeah, Will, all these plays at this point have to be out of bounds. You cannot afford anything in the middle of the field, and it has to be big chunk plays with just time not on your side.
Geezy firing in there. He's got Williams. Can he get to the outside? He can. So another big play there. Gets him into Drip territory. Less than a minute remaining, but he did stop the clock with 58 seconds, and it's another 1st down at the 42.
They got to get a quick touchdown, or at least a quick field goal to make this a 1-possession game again.
Allen gonna fire. Oh, he threw it back across his body. Nearly committed a quarterback cardinal sin there. Lucky it fell incomplete. Just take 6 seconds off the clock. Gonna bring up a 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, it's normally a no-no, especially in playing in Madden, but he was open, just couldn't find him behind him.
Pressure coming, hit as he throws, intercepted, and that's Osai, and he's brought down by the offensive tackle, and that is gonna do it. There you see the reaction from your #1 seed, Drip, gonna win this one over Gokeezy, 31-21. 3 interceptions for Drip, as well as a sack and a batted pass in this one. It really comes down to that defensive performance. I mean, the offense had its moments, but I mean, it was just absolutely a defensive masterclass against one of the better people in this competition in Gokeezy.
Yeah, that pick 6 completely changed the outcome of this game. Well, that was a game changer, because really, we didn't really see Gokeezy really respond well after that. It was just all Drip after that. His defense is really what I thought pulled him ahead in this matchup.
I completely agree more. In a game that is as close-knit as this tournament is, it's all about mistakes. Who wins the mistake battle? And unfortunately, when you turn the ball over 3 times against a player that's as talented as Drip, who, like we said earlier, making his Madden Championship Series 26 debut here today at the Zero Chill Challenge. So, you know, again, clearly showed right off the bat there, no slouch. I'm the #1 seed for a reason. I just took it to a well-known contender in this tournament, and I eliminated him, and I'm moving on to the next round. So a huge transgression there for Drip. And we are waiting on word to see who Drip will play in the next round of this Madden Championship Series Zero Chill Challenge.
It's game time, yeah, we on the way.
PlayStation.
Full Sail University is proud to host this year's Madden Championship Series on our campus. We are thrilled to have our students, grads, and faculty working alongside the EA team to produce this incredible series of events. We also want to congratulate EA on the release of two of the season's biggest games, Madden NFL 26 and College Football 26. These games feature the work of more than 40 Full Sail grads who contributed their skills in development, engineering, design, audio, animation, and more to the iconic series.
I got dubs in the column, I might as well add them. This like a vacation, like Cala of gases. You cross like a T and you next, that's in order. You jump or you cook, and I'm placing my order on grease. Fry cook, run another scroll, so right, look, ayy. We can do this blind, no one to Stevie. Where I bring the storm, catch wind too breezy. Used to know the rain been too long, the flakes is too strong. I'm throwing in game, but I first it's in game. We don't want fake or no plastic back chain. We need the real glow and a record 12-0 and
all team winning, yeah, all team winning.
Welcome back into the Orlando Health Fortress here at Full Sail University, where the Madden Championship Series 26 Zero Chill Challenge is taking place. If you're just joining us, my name's Will Barbera, and instead of my good pal Max Mesman, who couldn't be with us here today, I have my even better friend, Ethan Coolahan. And yeah, Max, you heard that. Ethan and I are having a great time here. We just called an incredible first match in the quarterfinal where Drip, the number 1 seed, defeated Goat Geezy, the number 8 seed, 31-21 to advance to the next round. We are still waiting on word as to who he will face in the next round of this tournament. But Ethan, talk about some of the highlights of that game. I mean, it was just absolute chaos.
I mean, you talk about just the first quarter alone. You had multiple goal line stands. You had multiple interceptions. Both teams basically exchanging picks. And then you got that pick 6, which, like I said, completely changed the game.
I think if there's one moment that really defined what happened in that game, it was definitely the pick 6 of Deion Sanders for Drip. Deion Sanders, how many times have you heard Deion Sanders takes it to the house? It's basically, it's like a trade. It might as well be trademarked at this point. It's the guy almost invented it. Earlier was no different for Drip, and that was the moment that tied the game up for them. It really did feel like Drip was kind of struggling against Gogeezy's defense at that point, and then that one play flipped the momentum 100%. And yeah, he really never looked back after that. So absolutely amazing performance by Drip, the number 1 seed. Big shout out to him, and we do wish him luck the rest of this tournament. As we are just waiting on word as when we will go again. There you see the quarterfinals 2, as it will be Gabagol up against Tyler O. Let's take a little bit of what we know about these guys here. As Gabagol, don't know his name, don't know his age, but do know that he's made over $79,375 in his career in terms of earnings as a professional gamer. There you see him there. You can follow him on Twitter at Gabagol94, and he is one of those 5 people making his MCS 26 debut, as is that man right there, Tyler O. Real name is Tyler Flint Steerig from Arlington, Virginia. He's a high school student. He's a quarterback at, Washington Liberty High School in Arlington, Virginia. So, when he's not slinging the rock for the Generals on the field in 9 games this year at 1,787 yards and 13 touchdowns, he's over here being a professional Madden player in the Zero Chill Challenge. How cool is that for a kid in high school?
It's an awesome life to have. Like, you're in high school right now. Like you said, you're just straight slinging it. You are playing good. Like you talked about, you saw some of his highlight tapes, and he was looking pretty good out there too. And I can only imagine he's probably even better here at playing Madden.
Yeah, I mean, if he's not making money to on high school football that we know of right now. Hopefully, hopefully everything's up to standards over there at Washington Liberty High School. Yeah, if he's not making money at that, as far as we know, but he can definitely make some money here at the Zero Chill Challenge. And like we said, he is making his Madden Championship Series 26 debut on his Twitter. I was doing some digging around. That's how I actually found out that we found out. We were both doing some research, and we found out that he was the quarterback for Washington Liberty High School. I came across his huddle page. I said, let me see if this kid can sling it. And yeah, he sure can. He's got a cannon attached to his arm. So, and I found his Twitter, 4.1 GPA on top of it all. I didn't have a .41 GPA. Like it's that's so impressive to me that he could be the starting quarterback and have a GPA that high. And on top of all of that, cherry on top of the sundae, he could be here and competing in an event like this.
I mean, it's incredible. I mean, like you said, I would treat myself when I would get like a 2.5 GPA, and now we're here, him with that 4.1.
I did it, Mom.
Exactly. Pizza party, right?
Hanging up on the fridge. Yeah.
But don't be confused. He might be wearing a cowboy sweatshirt. He'll be playing for the Cardinals, but that cowboy sweatshirt might be a little hard to see for your Philadelphia Eagles
Listen,
eyes.
we're not going to talk about the Philadelphia Eagles today. I'm having fun. We're at the Zero Chill Challenge. I'm not going to lose my temper, guys, because they are a team. They're not a championship caliber football team right now, and that's all I'm going to say. And Kevin Patullo needs to be fired. We're moving on. And but yeah, I mean, this is going to be a heck of a matchup here. Gabagool and Tyler. The winner of this will go on to face the winner of number 3 Astro versus number 6 David. Astro playing as the Eagles, David playing as the Giants. So whoever wins that game is who the winner of this game will play in the semifinals. And Drip, who won the game we just called against Gokeezy, he's going to be playing the winner of number 4, Henry, the Madden millionaire, arguably the GOAT of this entire tournament, and number 5, Kobo. Henry as the Bears, Kobo as the Patriots. So the winner of that will face Drip, your number 1 seed in the semifinals. Winner of those 2 semifinals, 2 + 2 = 4. We'll play in the championship. So it's going to be electric. We've just had our first matchup here, and it was absolute chaos from start to finish. It was so much fun to watch. So, if you didn't catch that one, stick around for this one. Just a couple minutes away before we get to that. But yeah, I mean, it's been an amazing tournament to this point. It always is every time the Madden Championship Series comes and hangs out with us here at Full Sail University. So,
yeah, absolutely. It's a great event, and if this matchup is anything like the first matchup, we are in for a treat. We are in for a tight game, and I expect it to. I expect that we are going to get a fantastic matchup here.
Yeah, I completely agree. And, we talked about, all the things that Tyler has going for him, the GPA, the quarterback. It's I feel like I'm in like a high school movie right now where you're like, he has everything I want. He has all the girls. He's the quarterback. But, yeah.
Stop being jealous. Bro.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm jealous of a 17-year-old Madden player is what you guys are getting at home. But what I will say is that, like I said, because he's making his debut, he has never won it. This would be his first opportunity to win some money. And unlike that man, Gabagool, who, like we said, $79,375 for the Italian man, the Gabagool, right there, as he is in the zone. He's getting ready for this one, and there you see getting in the zone of his own. For Tyler. So we are just a couple minutes away from kicking this one off, but it's going to be a good one as these two guys are ready for war right now.
Yeah, I think the first game was the importance of turnovers, right? We saw both teams throw multiple interceptions, and I think that was costly. And it was definitely costly for Gokeezy. So it's limiting the turnovers. Who's going to be maybe a little overly aggressive and end in interceptions, and who's going to play more of the conservative game, hit those checkdowns, and utilize the running back and run the football.
Yeah, that was the one thing is we saw Gokeezy really run the football a lot. We didn't see a whole lot of that coming from Drip. Drip had the defensive touchdown, but yeah, Drip did a lot of his damage through the air, getting the ball to guys like Dwayne Parham, Deion Sanders. We didn't see a whole lot of Chad Johnson. I am just getting word that we are getting ready to go to gameplay here, so stay with us as we have the number 2 seed Gabagool up against the number 7 seed Tyler O here in this one in one of the quarterfinal matches here. So just about a minute or so away from that. And Ethan, what do you think about this one? What do you think that Tyler the lower seed, is going to have to do in order to get to Gabagool in this one, get the win and advance?
Well, I think gameplay's just about to start, but to me, like I said earlier, limit those turnovers, play smart, and we are off here.
As there's Malik Neighbors going to take it out, and he gets it up past the 22-yard line, and there we go. As that was Tyler the number 7 seed for the Cardinals. He will start with the ball, while Gabagool for the Packers, the number 2 seed, will start on defense. And the Packers are the Packers in this one, as it is Matt LaFleur on the sideline. So they have the Packers offensive playbook, as it looks like we could be quitting a game, and we're quitting the game. So I don't know what's going on quite yet, but we will let you guys know as soon as possible. For now, let's get back to what we were talking about while we wait to fill in what's going on between Gabagool and Tyler there. Gabagool, number 2 seed, using the Packers the Packers playbook. You know, we both watched enough for the Packers to kind of know what their offensive identity is. Mm-hmm. What do you think that he's going to take from that and really use as his identity in this one in order to get a win?
Well, to me, it should be running the football, especially if you do have Josh Jacobs. We'll see if he has his card and if he's going to be his running back. But I think Josh Jacobs, especially using him in the passing game too, where it's so hard to bring him down.
And I'm getting word. I'm sorry, Ethan. I hate to interrupt you. We're getting word that we are back here. So we are going to start this one over. Now we have a flag. Delay a game on Malik Neighbors to start this one. So a little bit of a chaotic start to the second quarterfinal match here on the B Stream. But have no fears. We're going to get right into it here. Once again, if you're just joining us, Tyler the number 7 seed, is the Cardinals. Gabagool, the number 2 seed, is the Packers. And it will be Tyler starting with the ball. Wonder if Tyler when he plays actual football, if he's a fan of, well, he's a quarterback. He probably is like, give me the ball, let me set the tone. So
yeah, absolutely.
It'll be interesting to see what kind of start he gets off to here in this one. As we have another flag, and it's a delay a game on Malik Neighbors. So a little bit of deja vu setting in here. Am I going crazy, or did I see that twice?
No, you're not.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
I do think you are crazy, but I don't think you're crazy in this situation.
I just need you to let me know if I'm losing it. That's all. Pinch me if I get a little wacky out here, Ethan. As we are just about ready. Josh Allen in the shotgun for Tyler Josh Jacobs set to the right. Allen taking the snap, dropping back, plenty of time, firing. He's got Chad Johnson, who's going to make a man miss. And a big first down completion of 22 yards up to the 43.
I love that aggressive start from Tyler right there, just finding Johnson. You talk about bringing pressure. Wasn't a whole lot there. It seemed like that Gabagool only brought 4, and that gave Allen plenty of time right there to get that easy first down completion.
Absolutely. It seemed like, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, it seems like you and I both are having a hard time calling him Chad Johnson instead of calling him Chad Ochocinco. So I think that is a thing that's real. Yes,
yeah.
We may just have to start referring to him as 85. Allen, complete to the flat there for Neighbors, and a great tackle. And that is going to be a pickup of about 2, so we're going to set up a 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, and that looked like that was Drake London with the tackle. So get a man who can do both, right? Great wide receiver, and how about that open field tackle right there?
Travis Hunter is in the NFL. It's 2025. You know, there's plenty of crazy stuff going on in the NFL with these freak athletes and these freak competitors here at the Zero Chill Challenge. As Allen going to roll to his right. Now pressure coming. He's got to get rid of it, and he does.
It was a very smart decision from Tyler. As he rolled out of the pocket, you can tell he wanted to throw it. He scanned, but when there's no one there, you got to throw it away. You can't take that risk and have an early interception. So smart decision right there.
Couldn't have said it better myself. 3rd down and 8. So he was able to get that one off before a would-be sack artist could get him to the ground. Play clock winding down, close to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Takes the snap, dropping back. Pressure now coming. Pass is complete. Johnson, and a big hit. And that's going to set up a 4th down and inches, as it was close to 8 on the pickup for Johnson, his 2nd reception for Tyler. And they're going to go for it on 4th down and inches. No tush push, though, so everybody at home can mark that one off their bingo calendar. No tush push here at the Most Feared Challenge. Allen, empty backfield. To the flat. He's got Jacobs in a big fourth down conversion. And that sets up a 1st and 10 at the 40. Ethan, what'd you see there on that play?
I just knew it was going to Jacobs. He starts off in the backfield. He motions out. Josh Jacobs in real life is so good in the passing game. He's a huge part of that offense, a huge help to Jordan Love. And just using him right there in the passing game was a big-time completion. I was wondering if they were going to hand off the ball, do QB run, but a high-percentage quick pass does the trick for the 4th and inches call.
Allen gonna fire the other way to the flat, and there's Chad Johnson, and he was gonna get well more than a 1st down if he could have stayed in bounds, but out of bounds after a pickup of 9. Gonna bring up a 2nd down and 1 at the 31, and Tyler O starting to feel it a little bit here on this first drive, making his way closer to the red zone.
Yeah, he only had 1 defender to beat, too, so you wonder, could that be a house call if he stays in and then makes a move to beat that defender?
Yeah, it would have been an electric start to this one. We're just about halfway through the first quarter. Allen dropping back. Firing, pass over the middle. Oh, nearly batted away. Well, it was batted away, nearly intercepted, rather, as he was looking for Deion Sanders in double coverage. And now going to bring up a 3rd down and 1.
Yeah, it was a risky throw. Don't love that decision. And we really yet to see the rushing attack with Josh Jacobs be involved.
And to the flat there, it's complete to Sanders, and he does have the 1st down.
Just enough, and it's been the heavy dosage of the passing game. Basically all passing plays so far for Tyler, which makes sense. He's a quarterback in real life, want to just make the passing plays and continue that offense here.
He doesn't like handing the ball off to the
No.
running back. He likes to throw the ball to the receivers, and he likes to run the ball when he's got wide open space. He's a quarterback. I know these guys. I'm a 2nd-team All-State. I can put the ball wherever I want to.
You didn't play quarterback.
I never played quarterback. As Joseph Osai got in the backfield there, loss of 3, and a big play there for bring up a 2nd down and 13 for Gabagool. Allen in the shotgun. Jacobs set up to the right. Directing a little traffic. Takes a snap. Dropping back over the middle. Passes caught. Jacobs able to make 1 man miss and then get up. Pickup of about 8. Going to get up into about a 3rd down and 2 at the 22.
Love that completion right there. You get a lot of the yardage back that you lost, and I think this is 4 down territory. Being aggressive, just a 3rd and 2. So I think you really have 2 plays right here to get this 1st down.
Right you are, Ethan, as we get closer now to a minute left here in the first quarter. It's been all Tyler O, as Gabagool has not possessed the ball here through 4 minutes. His play clock is winding down. He'll take the snap. Fires to the flat, caught by Jacobs, bounces off a tackle, and is out of bounds, but he will pick up the 1st down.
I love long, methodical drives like this, Will, especially to start the game. He's letting Gabagool know early, this is how I'm going to play today, right? I'm going to limit the amount of times you get the football. I'm not going to take a whole lot of unnecessary shots down the field. I'm going to play methodically. I'm going to go down the field, short, easy passes.
Long walks on the beach, long methodical drives. Ethan loves it all. As Dwayne Parham on the reception there, pickup of about 5. So 2nd down and 5 coming up. First Dwayne Parham action we've seen in this one. He was a big factor in that first game between Drip and Go Geezy that we called earlier.
Yeah, it's been a heavy dosage of Josh Jacobs getting them the ball and quick passes, like you said. First one with first real reception there for the tight end Parham.
Allen in the shotgun. Jacobs moving from left to right. Sanders in the slot. Neighbors and Johnson set up on the outside. Allen gonna roll to the right. Man coming down, he throws across his body, and he's got Parham for a 1st down and goal at the 3-yard line. Great throw, dangerous throw, but Josh Allen can make that throw, so obviously you take it if you're timing.
Very dangerous. I thought he missed his opportunity to throw to him. He was open over the middle.
Oh, and now we have a flag. And that's a false start, I believe. Backs him up 5 yards to the 8-yard line, so it's still 1st down and goal, but gets a little harder now if your timer is. Here's Allen. To the flat for Sanders. Can he get him to the edge? No. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line. And that is the end of the first quarter here. Scoreless, but Tyler has had the ball for the entirety of the quarter.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Gabagoo expected to start this game and not have an offensive play yet as we enter the second quarter, but that clearly was the game plan. I would say that Tyler was going in like, all right, I'm going to play my game. This has been a fantastic drive, but got to capitalize and get in the end zone. We saw goal line stands last game.
Yeah, we could see it again. Anything is possible here at the Zero Chill Challenge as Allen, end zone, Neighbors, touchdown, and there, cool as a cucumber, is Tyler O as he's an extra point away from making it a 7-point lead.
That is disgusting. Just a drive marching right down the field, like 6 minutes, and then the camera turns to him and he's like, yeah, I've done this before.
Yeah, this
like complete stone cold face. That was just a ruthless drive and a great start to this game.
Yeah, stick that in your pipe and smoke it, absolutely. As Aubrey will kick this one away to Gabagool, who lets it land in the end zone for a touchback. So from the 35 is where Gabagool will hope to start his answer. So we are literally just 2 seconds here into the second quarter. So about a whole quarter till halftime, just a 7-0 lead. But absolutely methodical, ruthless, back-breaking drive to start this game by Tyler O. Marching right down the field at will, taking the entirety of the first quarter to make that, to get there. Yeah, we had a little bit of confusion. Now we're back to gameplay here.
Yeah, how do you respond now if you're Gabagool? Like, you waited so long to get the ball. A lot of times when I play, a long drive like that, I get so anxious and normally ends with me throwing an interception. So we'll see how he responds.
Now Gabagool will start it to complete to Jacobs, who bounces off a tackle, and he's got a first down. Forced out of bounds there by Bolton, but it's again, we talked about it earlier, Josh Jacobs, 93 truck, 96 break tackle in this game. He's a hard man to bring down.
Incredibly difficult to bring down in the open field, and he's like that in real life, so very realistic in that standpoint, and gets it. It looked like if he gets tackled immediately, that's like no gain, maybe gain of 1, ends up getting a first down on that pass.
Now complete to Parham. He's not able to do what Jacobs did, as he'll be brought down after a pickup of 6, but nice little chunk there. Brings up a 2nd down and 4 at the 46-yard line. So knocking on the door of being in Tyler territory here if you're Gabagool.
Yeah, it seems like Tyler early on is bringing defensive pressure, and that's kind of forcing Gabagool to hit those checkdowns and take those easy completions right now.
Yeah, I completely agree with that assessment. It's been a lot of that. As Allen now firing over the middle, there's Deion Sanders, and that's a first down. As it's Trayvon Diggs who was in coverage and then made the tackle. First reception for Sanders, I believe. Absolutely is the first reception for Sanders for Gabagool. Give to Jacobs. Little wiggle room there as he gets a pickup of 8. 2nd down and 2 at the 30.
Yeah, I think the last game we saw was like back and forth, chaotic pace, like a pick 6. We saw a lot of points, 31-21. Was that final? This game seems a little different to me. It seems like it's going to be maybe a little more lower scoring because of how both teams have looked offensively in their opening drives.
Yeah, early indications would mean that you're right. As there's a completion to Neighbors, he's got a man to beat. Oh, he had a man. He was alone in space with 1 man to beat to get to the end zone, and a nice tackle there by the corner. But it is a first down pickup and a nice play call there by Gabagool. 1st and 10 at the 17.
Fantastic plays, a read option. Allen decides to pass it instead of hand it off to Jacobs, turn it into a big play.
Allen standing up in the pocket, and he is sacked from behind. I believe it may have been, actually, I'm not going to speculate on who that was. I could not see. It looked like number 3 on the defense. And I'm trying to find who that is, but we're already into the next play. Allen gonna step up. He's gonna run right up the gut here and sliding down inside the 10. So 3rd down and 4. Nice answer after the first sack of the ball game for Gabagool. Brings up a 3rd down and 4. And I have to admit, I love saying Gabagool like it's a team name.
I figured you would like it, especially.
Listen, I love all things Gabagool. You know me. Gabagool sandwiches, Gabagool on pizza, Gabagool on crackers. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't know, if you didn't grow up Italian, or if you've never watched The Sopranos, Gabagool is capicola, which is a type of Italian sausage that is delicious. As Nearly pressure there, and it looked like it was I almost said it's Jordan Hicks. I don't think that's who that is. Jordan Hicks did used to wear number 58 for the Cardinals, though. But it was that was a near sack and an incompletion. So bring up a 4th down and 4, and Gabagool's going to go for it.
Yeah, I just don't think in a tournament like this, Will, that field goals are an option. I really don't.
Haven't been so far in this one. Allen directing traffic. He'll take the snap. Here comes pressure, and he is sacked. What a huge play. Zadarius Smith gets home. And a 4th down conversion for Tyler. Or, excuse me, turnover on downs for Tyler, rather.
Smith is unblocked, coming from the edge right there. That was a great play call from Tyler to bring pressure on that 4th down. Just no time for Gabagool to really make any type of attempt. Huge 4th down stop.
Well, a gift to Jacobs, and he's going to break it. Can he get loose? At the 40, out at the 45. Brought down, but a huge run from Josh Jacobs. And a big tackle there by the safety, because I think he might have broke that if it weren't for that last man of defense.
Monster run, and just like that, the momentum has changed. It looked like Gabagool was driving down the field for the tie, and then Tyler gets the 4th down stop in a monster play, and he's already down Gabagool's end here.
Allen, empty backfield now. Shotgun. Takes the snap. He's going to step up. He's got pressure coming. He fires. Pass is caught. Parra. And now he's down at about the 28.
Hey, he stepped up right at the line of scrimmage, basically. I thought he was just going to run it and get something right there, maybe a small gain, but decides to hit that completion. Tyler's playing very confidently right now.
That was the 2-minute warning, so 2 minutes till half in this one. And there's a give to Jacobs, and he is going nowhere, and now we have a timeout. Back to a loss of 2, so it'll be a 2nd down and 12 at the 30. But Tyler looking to make this a 2-score game before the half. Allen gonna drop back. Firing to the flat there is Ocho Cinco. And another timeout after a little chunk. Gonna bring up a 3rd down and 5. It was a pickup of 7.
Yeah, I like the decisions, too, from Gabagool to use his timeouts. Got to find a way to get this ball back, and got to find a way to get stops. Being down 14-0 against Tyler, and how he plays is just not a recipe for success.
Yeah, you can't take those type of risks here in this tournament. Allen, pressure coming, and he's just going to get rid of it. We have a flag down on the field, and it is intentional grounding on Josh Allen. So big play there, going to back him up to 4th down and 18 at the 36-yard line. This is a 53-yard attempt from Brandon Aubrey to make it a 10-point game. It is up and good. So 10-0, and he's okay, not what we wanted, but we'll take that, as you see the reaction from Tyler. So 10-0 in this one, 1:45 left, and that's honestly probably pretty good case scenario right there if you're Gabagool. Still got 1:45 and a timeout, as Ocho Cinco gets out of bounds at the 19, and that's where he'll start. So if you can get in the end zone, if you can work your way down the field in the 1:42 with the timeout, make this a 3-point game, it's not the end of the world by any means.
No, that's definitely a win, Will, to only allow a field goal, but got to get points here before halftime.
Completion there to Jacobs in his normal Packers green, made a couple man miss and got a 1st down up to the 31. Nice move there by Josh Jacobs. We keep talking about the truck and break tackle, but 90 change of direction on display there for Josh Jacobs. Pass to Sanders. Oh, he slipped under him, man. Not able to get to the marker, but a pickup of 8. Now 2nd down and 2.
Playing with tempo, still has that 1 timeout left, not using it yet. I like the call. Don't have to use it right now.
Allen firing there is Parra. He's going to get out of bounds to stop the clock with 1:06 left, and that gives him a new set of downs. I like this strategy so far by Gabagool.
Yes, I love it too, and especially that play right there, just taking the easy check down, especially getting out of bounds to stop the clock.
Over the middle, that is a complete pass. I believe that is Sanders, and it is. And now they're going to go hurry up. Still holding on to that final timeout at the 37. Surprised they're not going to spike or anything. It's going to be a give to Jacobs here. He makes a man miss. Close to a 1st down. They're going to say he got yardage on forward progress. Still no timeout. We go back to the hurry up.
Wasting some time, but I like that. I thought it was a risky call to run it, but it worked out, getting that 10-yard run and getting another first down.
Allen firing. There's Parham again. He will not get to the first down yardage. It's a second down and 2. Still no timeout call. Right back to the hurry up. Now under 30 seconds till half.
Gotta go. I'm kind of shocked he didn't use that timeout, to be honest with you, Will.
Allen in the flat again. There's Jacobs. He has the first down, and that stops the clock with 17 seconds at the 17-yard line. Also gives him a new set it down. So, again, still has that timeout, still 17 seconds now in the red zone. Playing with fire a little bit here. You don't want the clock, you don't want to get it too close. As Allen dropping back, and he's just going to get rid of it. Smart play there. You don't want to take too much time off the clock, obviously.
Yeah, and you also don't want to take an unnecessary risk and throw an interception. Gabagool does start the second half with the football as well, so it's big to get even a field goal. To me, is a win at this point.
100%. 12 seconds left till halftime here. Neighbors going to move from right to left. Pass is taken, or snap is taken. Allen looking, firing, he has a man. Touchdown, Dwayne Parham, and a great response by Gabagool in the closing seconds of the first half.
I was basically yelling at the screen. I thought he needed to run it right there. I thought there was a big gap for him to kind of utilize that quarterback run with Allen, but what a throw and what a decision and what a drive. Like we said, Gabagool does start the second half with the football. That was just a humongous drive to cut into this lead and basically retake that momentum.
Yeah, I mean, win-win scenario to finish the half there. You hold them to a field goal. You make sure it's not a 2-score game,
yes,
or not a 2-touchdown game, rather. And then you take your time. Great clock management there by Gabagool. Absolutely great clock management. He could have tried to panic and just try to take a bunch of deep shots down the field. Really, really good stuff there with one timeout as Jacobs does get a first down there. And now a timeout with 1 second left with Tyler. I don't believe they're in field goal range of any means, so interesting to see what they do here with 1 second to go. And yeah, they're going to do cover 8 deep here. Allen. Just a 3-man rush, but a safety blitzing now. Hail Mary attempt to the end zone. Batted down and incomplete. And it did look like Dwayne Parham got a hand on that, Ethan. But 10-7, Tyler leads Gabagool at the half. And it looks like we may get a kickoff here, and we will. So there you see Tyler still with the lead as he will kick this one to Gabagool to start the second half. And Neighbors will let it be a touchback. So from the 35 is where Gabagool will start this one. We'll take a little break, but not as exciting of a first half as the first one, but still great Madden being played by these two competitors. My big takeaway from the end of that first half there, and I just talked about it a little bit, the clockwork by Gabagool.
Yes.
Absolutely perfect. I think I would have absolutely botched that if it were me. Seriously, I think I would have thrown an interception first or second play of the drive because I would have been trying to get too much yardage right out of the gate.
Yeah, I mean, he still had that one timeout left in his back pocket, and he didn't even use it. So it was just smart plays. He kept going out of bounds, and a lot of times when you're in that 2-minute drive, you got to get out of bounds. You got to get those quick plays, and you got to be smart with the timeouts that you had, and he was. And that was a really smart decision. I thought he should have ran it there. He proved why he is playing in that tournament and why I'm here with you right now with that decision to throw it in the end zone. But, I mean, great game. You said not as exciting, but I almost disagree. I think this tighter, smarter game, we've seen really no interceptions, no turnovers. Both teams are playing a little smarter and a little more conservative here.
I agree with you. I didn't mean to say that in a disparaging way. Not as exciting. I just meant not as action-packed as the first half that we had for that first game, but absolutely still lots of great action, great Madden being played between these two competitors. Gabagool, the number 2 seed, there you see there, giving a little phone check, and then in the background, Tyler, the number 7 seed. So a 10-7 lead for Tyler at the half. And it's going to be an action. I have a feeling it's going to be just as action-packed as that first game we called in the second half because, really great way to finish the half if you're Gabagool, and you get the ball to start the second half. There's a chance for the momentum shift in his favor here as the second half gets ready to start.
Yeah, I thought when Tyler got that 4th down stop and then immediately had that monster run with Josh Jacobs, I was like, oh no. Like, I really thought that Tyler maybe was going to run away with it, especially like when you play against opponents like this, getting down 14-0, that's really hard to come back from. And even if you're, I mean, we're talking about the best of the best, even then, being down by 2 touchdowns like that, it's hard, even early in the game. And being able to get that being able to stop and only allow a field goal, and then being able to march down the field and get a touchdown of your own. And then you talked about it. Now he starts off with the football here in this third quarter, just monster. Huge way to finish that second quarter there.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. So it's going to be an action-packed second half. Still just a 10-7 game. I mean, the other big takeaway for me, Tyler had the ball the entirety of the first half. What like, you talk about
first quarter, yeah.
Yeah, so, it's first quarter, I'm sorry. Talk about just a slow, methodical drive. He did whatever he wanted. He took his time, and he finished it with a touchdown that gave him a lead, and obviously, it still added the field goal there in the second quarter. Gabagool able to do what he did there at the end of the half. But, yeah, I mean, really, really impressive clock management in a different way than what I was talking about for Gabagool there on the other side of things for Tyler.
Yeah, I have, and I couldn't imagine being Gabagool in that situation where it's just a whole quarter of playing defense. When I play Madden, that happens to me. I normally rage quit. I get angry. I'm like, I want the football. I want to be on offense.
Sure.
But that was just, and honestly, it's a big win, too, that he ended in a touchdown. You would hate to waste a whole quarter and only get a field goal or end on a turnover on downs or an interception. So being able to get in the end zone right there was huge, but very interested to see the second half, as I thought Tyler was going to run away with it. Gabagool made it close, though. It's anyone's game.
Yeah, and that's the action-packed excitement you get here at the Zero Chill Challenge from Full Sail University. Back for the second half, and we are underway. Gabagool starting things off at the 35-yard line. Close in passing yardage, 109 yards for Tyler, 98 for Gabagool. Allen drops back, looking, firing to the flat. That's up the sideline. He got a block from Ochocinco. Spin move. Dwayne Barham to the 15, and what an electric start to the second half.
Put him in the rinse cycle. Look at that spin move right there. Even the tight ends got it. What a way, an aggressive start for Gabagool.
Allen takes a snap, gives to Jacobs. Something good here. Carrying defenders with him, and he's got a first down at the 5. Sets up a first down and goal. What a start here for Gabagool.
Aggressive.
My goodness,
wow.
Just knocking the walls down. See if he can finish it off. Give to Jacobs. Change of direction. Walked in, and you see the reaction. Wow, what a start for Gabagool in this one. Extra point away from making it a 14-10 lead. Up and good. 14-10. Better start all time. Can you name one? Like, oh my God, that was out of nowhere. What a start to the second half for Gabagool as he kicks off here to Tyler.
Yeah, Will, Gabagool said, all right, you need a whole first quarter to score a touchdown. I only need 3 plays. Only 3 plays, 2 big runs from Jacobs, a monster passing play to Parham, and just like that, he has the lead after trailing 10-0.
And we talked about it at halftime, excuse me, I can't talk as Allen's going to throw this one to the sideline for Ochocinco. He's going to have an 8-yard pickup. But the ability of these teams, one play is all it needed to shift the momentum. And we may have just seen it right there. Gabagool right back in this one.
Man, how do you respond if you're Tyler, first time trailing in this game? Ooh.
Pass complete there to Neighbors. He's got a first down, shoved out of bounds by Champ Bailey up to the 42. Now less than 4 minutes here in the third quarter. First down and 10. Allen shotgun. Jacob set up to the right. Dropping back. Looking. Airing it out deep and intercepted! What a play. And we talked about what kind of answer could Tyler have. Gabagool right back with another answer. They're saying, you don't get an answer. It's my answer. I answer. I'm the one who answers things around here.
I'm the answer. Yeah, I thought Tyler, who has been playing really smart, that was really the first time I thought he kind of forced it and kind of just tried something that just wasn't there.
Completely agree as Allen complete to Parham. What a move. Dwayne Parham looks like Randy Moss out here. My goodness, making people miss. Big man with crazy change of direction in this one. First down at 10 after a nice move.
His moves in the open field are lethal, Will.
Give to Jacobs up the gut. Nice tackle there. As that was Ronnie Lott on the stop, pick up 9. Going to be a second down and 1. Give to Jacobs again. He's got a first down. Breaking free. He's got a man to beat. Can he get to the edge? 10, 5, touchdown! And there you see a huge reaction. He's fired up. Oh my goodness. What a start to the second half for Gabagool. Touchdown on 4 plays, interception, and a huge run from Jacobs. And now, in the blink of an eye, 21-10 is the score.
I think that's the most energetic we have seen anyone today, Will, in this tournament. You don't blame them. A monster run, and all of a sudden, the momentum, all Gabagool, 21 unanswered points just like that. And now Tyler.
Big hit there.
He's got to respond. He's got to respond quick. You can't let this game continue to get out of hand.
No, I completely agree. And Mike, you mentioned huge reaction there, awesome reaction from Gabagool.
Yes.
He's Italian. We're emotional. We get excited when things go well for us. It's Tyler looking to respond, and he needs it in a big way. Pass is complete in the flat to Jacobs. Nice tackle. Pick up of 2 to the 23.
And you wonder, will Tyler start to get more aggressive in his decision-making, or will it continue to be kind of check downs and incorporate Josh Jacobs in this passing game?
Yeah, I mean, now a big hole to fill. And now another intercepted. It's Drake London. Can he get to the outside this time? Down at the 21. How things change, how quickly things change, excuse me, Ethan. Oh my goodness, it's been all Gabagool to start this second half.
And right now, Gabagool needs to smell blood in the water, and he needs to go for it right here. Go for the gusto if I'm Gabagool. Be aggressive and get in this end zone.
Sweep the leg if there are any Cobra Kai fans out there. Allen, give to Jacobs, and a nice play there. Loss of 5 on the play. Big loss on first down. Going to bring up a second down and 15. Also takes the clock down to 2:20 and counting. Allen, drop it back. Firing to the flat there is Parham, and Bailey with a nice tackle. Donald Parham, 7 catches for 105 yards in this one.
Yeah, he's had a monster third quarter alone, multiple receptions, and after 2 interceptions thrown from Tyler, back-to-back drives, he needs to get a turnover on his own defensively.
Give to Jacobs. No. Where is where you're going as Aiden Hutchinson came in, and now it's a 4th down and 10 at the 20-yard line.
After that pick, it's a win. We'll see if seems like Gabagool is really thinking about this here, thinking about going for it. I would just kick the field goal, take the points, but.
Yeah, he's going to go for the field goal here, but I was going to say something in the defense of going for it. You got your opponent wounded here. It's an 11-point game. This field goal, which is good, will make it a 14-point game. So now a 2-touchdown lead for Gabagool. But I think, and listen, I'm no Madden Zero Chill Challenge competitor. You know me. I'm no brainiac. But I think I would have went for it there. Your opponent's wounded. Finish him, and you had a chance to do it early here. It was still basically the entire 4th quarter to go. As there's Cooper Kupp with a nice play on Malik Neighbors on the kick return to the 24.
Yeah, well, I think it's a smart decision to just take the field goal. I'm the angel on the shoulder. You're the devil on the shoulder. But now it's time for Tyler. Back-to-back drives with interceptions after really starting off with amazing drive that took the whole first quarter.
Allen to the sideline, and there is Ocho Cinco. Big first down there to start the drive up to the 41. Allen, drop it back. Over the middle, he's got a man, it's Neighbors. Now breaking off a tackle up to the 35, or about the 36. Huge play there, and now here's Tyler working his way up the field.
Solid response so far. It's a perfectly timed throw, right out of the reach of the defender. Then you said bouncing off defenders, and this is exactly what Tyler needs. Needs a good drive, needs a quick score to get back in this game.
40 seconds and counting to the end of the third. Allen stepping up, firing over the middle. Complete to Parham. It's only a pickup of 3. That was almost like, I'm going to get hit. Here, you get hit. Yeah, you take it.
Yeah, that would be me if I was playing quarterback. Well, don't want to take the hit. You can take it for me.
Second down and 7 here. Allen looking. Firing over the middle. A another interception. Oh my goodness, it's fly. Third interception for Gabagool, for Gabagool of Tyler here in the second half. Oh my goodness, he has a chance to put this one almost completely out of reach if he can march down the field and score it here. Already a 14-point game.
Will, and that interception was just a poorly timed throw. It just didn't look like his receiver was even looking at him when he threw it, and the defender was right there. Now, the third straight drive with an interception, as it's going to take us to the fourth quarter, as the third quarter was all Gabagool, Will.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about the first quarter where Tyler took the entirety of the quarter to march down the field and get in the end zone, make it 7-0. Third quarter was 10-7 at the start of the third quarter. It's now 24-10. Gabagool just running over people here. Just an absolutely perfect start. I don't think you could ask for a better start to the second half. As we are 5 minutes away from this one, can Tyler get something going to start staging a comeback? As there's Parham bouncing off of one tackle, not able to get to the sticks. So third down and 2 at the 18-yard line.
Really, it seems like this comeback started once you started to use Parham more in your offense. He had a monster third quarter and started off the fourth quarter giving them the rock as well.
Absolutely. I mean, well over 100 receiving yards as there he is again, and he can't hang on to that one. And I believe that animation looking for a flag. I think that looked clean to me.
Oh, going for it on fourth down. Well, you like this decision here. I like it.
I do
Go
too.
for it.
I do too. Fourth down and 2,
yeah.
Very manageable. You know, if it's fourth down and 15, you don't want to get too greedy. Parham, wide open, first down conversion. Fourth down conversion, first down completion. Yeah,
I just love that decision. Your opponent, their backs are against the wall right now, so you really, that was the nail in the coffin. That was just a big time decision and big time play.
There's give to Jacobs. Broke it loose already in this one, but Tyler's privy to it. Pickup of just 2. Allen in the shotgun, Jacobs set to the right, Neighbors and Ocho Cinco on the outside. Allen, complete to Jacobs, bouncing off a tackler. My goodness. You know when you're playing backyard pickup football and your little brother comes up to make a tackle on you and you just swat him like a gnat? That's what Josh Jacobs did. That
was off me.
Absolutely insane.
Just mean, I could feel that hit from here in the booth.
Give here, Jacobs on the, spin move now. It's been a Josh Jacobs highlight reel, my goodness.
Ooh. Man, that spin move was nasty. Almost got the defender to lose his cleats right there with that move.
First down and 10. Play clock winding down here. 3, 2, 1. And now a timeout taken.
Yeah, at this point, you see Gabagool with that 14-point lead is kind of going to play. He's going to play the clock now. He's not going to run a play until there's about a second on the play clock. You would almost assume at that point, just allow this clock to go out and get this win.
Yeah, not much you really have to do unless Tyler forces your hand if you're Gabagool. Allen looking deep, and he's just going to get rid of it. Good pressure there by Tyler's defensive line. I believe there was also a blitzing linebacker involved.
Yeah, and I think Tyler needs to go all in and bring a lot of pressure, see if he can force a turnover. His defense hasn't had a turnover in this game.
Give here to Jacobs, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and that's where he'll be stopped. So third down and 10 coming up here. Just about 2.5 minutes left in this one. It's 24-10, Gabagool over Tyler.
Monster third and 10. You just don't know if you're going to get a chance to get the ball back if you're Tyler, so got to get a stop here.
3, 2, 1 on the play clock. Allen takes the snap, firing deep. He has a man in stride. It's Sanders, brought down inside the 10, and now the 2-minute warning. But that is most likely gonna do it. Gabagool, yeah, that's gonna do it as we have victory formation. It was all Gabagool in the second half, Ethan. What a second half performance, a tale of two halves. As it was 10-7, Tyler in the lead at the half, and then just a magnificent coming out party in the second half for Gabagool.
Will, it was a fantastic second half. And just going back to that third down throw that sealed the game for a second is, if he throws that just straight down the field, that might be intercepted, incomplete, but he leads them to the sidelines, and that gets away for Sanders to kind of escape the defender. That's really the only way he was able to get that completion, is kind of placing that throw where only his receiver could get it. So it was just a fantastic play, and we talked about it. It was all Gabagool in that second half. Just dominance from him. And Tyler, look, he had a great first quarter, right? Put up 10 points, and all 10 of his points came in the second. He had a great first half, but the second half was just won by Gabagool today.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. It's as we look to add a field goal here for Gabagool to ice this one. Be a 26-yard attempt, a chip shot for Summerall. And we have a flag there, so that'll be a delay of game on Pat Summerall. And that will make it. Yeah, they'll go for it here, and it is up and good. 27-10. 24 seconds left in this one, and that's about all she wrote, folks, as we are really just waiting on the clock to hit 0 here, but Gabagool will advance with a 27-10 win over Tyler. And we said earlier he will take on the winner of the number 3 seed Astro versus the number 6 seed David. But a dominant second half will propel him to victory here in the quarterfinal match. And that is nearly intercepted as Allen is hit as he throws. Second down and 10. Yeah. Tyler swinging till the end here. I like it.
Got to just continue to swing. And one of my keys of this game before we started was turnovers, and that is exactly what happened, right? Turnovers is really what hurt Tyler, especially in that second half, and we just saw Gabagool completely take advantage of that.
Yeah, good show of sportsmanship there as Gabagool taking over Tyler. So an absolutely phenomenal match there in the second quarterfinal that we've called here on the B stream. But you know, we'll keep hammering it home. But just, I mean, I really, it's actually hard to believe how well Gabagool came out of the gate there in that second half.
Just so strong. We knew how important it was to get points in the second quarter, right before halftime, and he did that, right? Getting just a field goal was enough. Immediately started the momentum in that third quarter. Immediate touchdown, 3-play drive, and then he just did not look back from there.
Yeah, I mean, he had 3 interceptions on 3 consecutive drives against Tyler. I mean, we talked about it. We saw quite a few takeaways on both sides in the first matchup between Drip and Gogeezy. Really just a one-sided affair here between Gabagool and Tyler. We talked about the disparity between the two halves. Tyler just ran the ball down their throat, methodical, long drive, took up the entirety of the first quarter, made it 10-0 in the second quarter, all 10 points coming in the second, and then just no dice in the second half because Gabagool was all over it.
Yeah, once you start to play from behind, and then once the turnovers just start to pile on, it becomes really difficult to go back to the game plan and go back to what worked. Once you got down to that big deficit, it was just really hard for him to go back to that methodical drive. We're going to run the ball. I'm going to have the whole quarter. Just couldn't do that.
All right, we are going to go to commercial real quick. Don't go anywhere.
game time, yeah, we on the way.
Full Sail University is proud to host this year's Madden Championship Series on our campus. We are thrilled to have our students, grads, and faculty working alongside the EA team to produce this incredible series of events. We also want to congratulate EA on the release of two of the season's biggest games, Madden NFL 26 and College Football 26. These games feature the work of more than 40 Full Sail grads who contributed their skills in development, engineering, design, audio, animation, and more to the iconic series.
I got dubs in the column, I might as well add them. This like a vacation, like Cala of gases. You cross like a T and you next, that's in order. You jumbo, you cooking, I'm placing my order on grease. Fry cook, run another scroll, so right, look, ayy. We can do this blind, no one to see me. Where I bring the storm, catch wind too breezy. You should know the rain been too long, the flakes is too strong. I'm foreign in game, but I first it's in game. We don't want fake or no plastic back chain. We need the real go and the record 12-0 and
All team winning, yeah, all team winning.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Zero Chill Challenge for the Madden Championship Series 26 tournament, from Full Sail University at the Orlando Health Fortress. My name's Will Barbera. With me is my good friend Ethan Coulahan, and we have had some action-packed matches to this point, but we are getting ready for one more as we have the number 2 seed Gabagool, fresh off his win over number 7 Tyler O, playing as the Packers, going against number 6 seed David. As there you see the matchup on your screen. David, the number 6 seed, will be playing as the New York Football Giants. And we got a battle of 2 Italians going on in this one here. We got Gabagool, $79,375 in career earnings. Like we said, huge 27-10 victory over Tyler in that quarterfinals match. And then we have David, or David Tampolini from Long Island, New York, $73,000, at least $73,000 in winnings, $10,000 just last year in Madden Championship Series earnings. This is one of the, this guy is no slouch. And believe it or not, despite those numbers, first MCS 26 event for him this year. He's making his debut. So really, really big, matchup coming up here. What are you thinking about this matchup so far, Ethan?
Well, I'm thinking about how good Gabagool looked in that first matchup that we saw, and it's all about, to me, it was about his defense. Made great plays, too. He got down 10-0 early in that game, and you think, all right, maybe I'm going to have to, maybe there's a sense of panic. Didn't panic, got a field goal right before halftime, and then that completely changed the game. I think that he is a player that when he gets down, there's not going to be a give up. I don't think there's going to be any sort of panic for him. So that'll be very interesting to see today if David can get off to a quick start. Are we going to see the same thing from Gabagool, playing from behind and playing with that confidence?
Well, we are ready to kick things off between Gabagool and David, the number 2 seed versus the number 6 seed. And here we go. In the semi-final matchup. And like we said earlier, David, the number 6 seed, is the New York Giants. Gabagool, the number 2 seed, is the Green Bay Packers. And he will kick this one off with Brandon Aubrey. And it is Deion Primetime Sanders on the return. And he will get up about to the 27-yard line. And that is where Gabagool will start in the Battle of the Italians.
The Battle of the Italians. I love that. That's what we're naming this matchup. That's
what I'm going for. That's what I'm focused on. So it's just, who's Italian, who's not.
Is there a game on? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a little too focused on the Italians. You forget that there's a game on, right?
I'm gonna guess that David Tampolini was a huge fan of Tommy DeVito, or as I know him, Tommy Cutlets, who deserves a job out there. If there's any NFL teams listening that need some quarterback help, you mean to tell me he can't help the Indianapolis Colts more than Phillip Rivers can?
Well, they would rather have a grandfather be the quarterback, which he actually is, instead of DeVito, but.
Yeah, 44-year-old Phillip Rivers, potential to play on Sunday for the Indianapolis Colts, because I guess it's 2015 again. First down and 10. Allen in the pistol. Jacobs now moving from left to right. Motion at the line of scrimmage here on the first play of the game. Allen going to drop back. Pressure coming. He's hit as he throws. Incomplete. Good pressure off the edge there by Gabagool to start this one.
Fantastic pressure, no one open down the field, and that hit is just going to shake his accuracy. Lucky that ball threw out of bounds and not to a defender for an interception.
Allen taking the snap, firing over the middle, passes caught. Ochocinco breaking free at the 40, the 30. It's a foot race. He is going to win it. What a start. David Tampolini, or David T, to Chad Ochocinco.
That was a perfect throw, Will. It was perfectly accurate. Hit him right in the moneymaker, and then just to the house. There was not a safety behind him. No defender to catch him. What a start from David. Took 2 plays, and he has the lead.
7-0, and now an extra point. A touchback on the kickoff. So 7-0 David. And Chad Johnson, 92 speed in this game, and you saw it. Full display there. I mean, he outraced everybody to the end zone.
Absolutely. No one was going to catch him right there.
So now Gabagool, once again, going to have to respond, except this time there's plenty of the first quarter left, so that's good news. Allen firing over the middle, pass is caught. There's Ocho Cinco, and he's going to get a pickup of 9 up to the 44. Going to be a second down and 1. Allen, shotgun, Jacobs to the left. Takes a snap. Rolling right. Looking. Now going to run it and forced out of bounds. I think that's Matabuike on the tackle. And a loss of a yard there, so third down and 2.
Yeah, Will, if he was going to run it, I wish he would have kind of started earlier, waited a little too late, and just wasn't able to get any yardage on it.
Allen over the middle now, and pass is complete. Neighbors broke free of 2 defenders before being brought down by Drake London, and a first down now for Gabagool.
Risky throw over the middle of the field, multiple defenders there. If that's not a perfectly accurate throw, it gets incomplete or even intercepted.
Yeah, like you said, real dangerous decision, but it worked out in the favor of Gabagool. Is now Jacobs not able to bounce off the tackle there from Adderley. Pickup of 2. Be second down and 8.
Yeah, almost everyone has had Josh Jacobs as their running back. So we've talked about how good he was in the open field. He just had Adderley dive at him and stopped him for only a 2-yard gain. That's a big open field tackle.
Sure is. Allen, drop it back. Gonna roll to his right one more time. Now firing over the middle. Intercepted. It's Flott. Coming back the other way. Can he get a block? No, he's tripped up at the 30. And there you see the reaction of David with the long touchdown to Ocho Cinco on offense and a takeaway on the defensive side right after.
It did seem like he had his receiver open, but since he was on the run, that's going to affect his accuracy, and it just led the receiver too much over his head for the interception.
Allen firing incomplete. Couldn't tell exactly who that intended receiver was, but it falls short anyway, so second down and 10 at the 29.
And Will, that's a rare sight. We didn't see Gabagool really commit any turnovers, have any major mistakes in his first round matchup.
Yeah, it was a bit of an interesting decision to throw that ball there. It looked like it wasn't a great accuracy on the throw. Receiver kind of going to the right. Yeah. Throw went a little back to the left, right into the teeth of triple coverage. And this one is Ocho Cinco, fresh off the touchdown. He's got a first down and 10. You
can tell David loves Ocho Cinco. Right now, give him the football, 2 receptions, big plays, including that monster touchdown he had.
About 3 minutes left here in the first quarter. First down and 10 at the 39. Allen to the flat for Sanders. And they're going to give him the first down yardage. And it'll be another first down and 10 at the 50. David moving the ball at will here.
He really is doing a great job, too, just having protection, getting the ball in a hurry so the defense doesn't get pressure.
Oh, Jacobs breaking free and brought down. Nice tackle by Flott and Adderley on the back end. But a big run there. First time we've seen Jacobs with a big rush.
Yeah, that's just his first rush of the game. I love just keeping the defense on their toes, all passing plays, and that was a perfect decision to have your first rushing play.
Allen now over the middle to Ocho Cinco one more time, and forward progress will give him another first down.
And already over 100 yards passing for Josh Allen. For David's team, they're just streaming along here.
We're barely halfway through the first quarter. He's got over 100 passing yards. It's pretty crazy. Looking to make it a 2-touchdown lead early. Allen, drop it back. Pressure coming, firing, and he will throw it away. Brings up a second down and 10. And then, yeah, this is where I wonder if you use a little RPO. You know, yeah. I think it's a good spot for it.
Absolutely, I think it's the right decision.
Allen dropping back over the middle. There is Sanders, and a big hit jars the football loose. No control there, so it is an incomplete pass. But dangerous decision there to throw that football.
Dangerous decision, and lucky that there was just an incompletion there. That could have been way worse.
Allen in the pistol, takes a snap. Firing, batted down, and it's Drake London again. And Ocho Cinco was the intended receiver, and that is going to bring up a fourth down and 10. And now it'll be a field goal try. Aubrey, up and good. Automatic from inside 60 is real-life Brandon Aubrey, and basically that's what it's been like in this game and all these matches we've seen with Brandon Aubrey as their kicker.
Yeah, anytime you get inside that 50, like you said, he's been automatic. Going back to that third down play, though, not really sure who David was throwing to. I'm not sure if he was looking for the receiver over the middle. If that was the case, he threw well behind him. It was just an awkward throw. Lucky that wasn't intercepted, but good win for Gabagool there.
Oh, and now here's he throws. Ball is up in the air, and it falls incomplete. And it looked like Nick Eamon-Wari was rushing hard to try and make a play on that football while it was still in the air. Just fell incomplete before he could get there.
Yeah, lucky. And anytime a quarterback gets hit like that, the ball is in the air for a while, and you just hold your breath.
Allen dropping back now into the flat for Jacobs. One-on-one, he shoves a man to the ground. Josh Jacobs, that is a grown man.
Man, get off me. You can't match up with me, is what he said. But I loved how he caught the ball, and you can see that he moved a little bit more towards the middle of the field, so he has more space to where he does break that tackle. He can get yards after that catch.
Allen, pressure coming, hit, and now an interception. Eamon-Wari. Oh my goodness, second interception of the first quarter for David.
Man, it seemed like this was the drive. Gabagool, second straight game that he was trailing 10-0, so it was like, all right, he's going to make this comeback again. Hit as he thrown, ends in that interception. Second straight drive with a pick for David's defense.
And this is almost like the second half of Gabagool against Tyler unfolding the other way around. I mean, back-to-back drives that start with an interception for Gabagool, where it was the other way around in his quarterfinal match.
Yeah, I mean, just how the tables have turned, right? Just a completely different change, and now we're talking about Gabagool needing to get stops. It is a must at this point to get your defense off the field here.
Allen, rolling, pressure coming, throws it away. Third down and 6 now from the 47. And this will be a big stop if Gabagool is able to force a turnover on downs or punt.
I think you have two plays here, though. I consider this 4-down territory once you're across midfield.
Right you are. I don't think there's any chance that he's thinking about punting. Allen, looking, pressure coming. He's got Parham. Close to the sticks, but not quite there. Going to be 4th down and 2. Pick up a 4 to the 42-yard line. Less than a minute left in the first quarter here. 4th down and 2. This would be a big stand. Short yardage stand for Gabagool.
Just look for that. Look for Josh Jacobs coming out of the backfield. Quick throw to him.
Empty backfield. Allen, quick pass, is caught by Neighbors, and he has the first down at the 39. Hey, that's all you needed, right? That's all you needed. Just a little completion up to the sticks. Allen. And the pistol takes a snap. Firing to the flat there is Ochocinco. Pickup of 6.
That's 4 catches, 100 yards for Ochocinco. He has been the workhorse today for David in this offense.
And it's led to this early 10-0 lead, as that will be the final play of the first quarter. So a 10-0 lead after 1 for the Long Island, New York native David, the number 6 seed over the number 2 seed Gabagool.
Now, Will, not to sound like a broken record player, but really turnovers have been basically deciding all 3 of our games right now. 2 interceptions in that first quarter has really hurt Gabagool.
Gabagool's going to need to come up with one of his own here if he hopes to keep this at arm's length. Allen in the pistol, Jacobs set to the right, trips receivers to the left. And completed to Sanders, up along the sideline, staying on his feet. Can he get there? Out of bounds at the 2.
Elusive. I don't know how he did that. Gets the ball. I thought he stepped out, and then he got 15 more yards after that reception. Just a monster play. Everything is working right now for David. He's got Shedeur Sanders in.
I wonder if he was wearing Jordans because he was tiptoeing along the sideline. Sanders, Shedeur Sanders on a QB keeper, and he is brought down from behind by his fellow rookie, Nick Eamon-Wari.
And I think that completion might have been a father to son completion right there, as Josh Allen's back in the game after that little quarterback change.
That's pretty awesome. Wish it could happen in real life, but even better, it's happening here on the Zero Chill Challenge. Allen. Oh, he's got room to run, stepping up, and he waltzes in. And it has been all David here so far in the first half. Extra point will make it a 17-point lead.
Just does a great job, Will, stepping up into the pocket. And a lot of times when you're inside the 10-yard line, you feel a need to just throw it in the end zone, right? You just rush it, you force it in. He does a great job just deciding it to tuck it and go right there and taking the easy touchdown run.
As here's Malik Neighbors on the kickoff. He'll get past the 20 to the 23 before being brought down. So that is where Gabagool will hope to mount a pretty big comeback at this point. Obviously, we still have 4 minutes till halftime and then the entire second half. By no means is this one over, especially when we saw what Gabagool, Gabagool turned the tides real quick in that first game against Tyler. So I think that, there's always the potential for that here in the Madden Championship Series 26 tournament.
Absolutely. Well, there's still plenty of time left in this game, like you said, but got to find a way to limit those turnovers.
Pressure coming, intercepted again! This time it's Nick Bolton. Not even a shrug, not even a grin from David. He's cool as a cucumber, looking to, oh my gosh, this could put it out of reach already.
Yeah, I couldn't even finish my sentence when I was going to say, got to limit those interceptions. Just comes right back at him with a humongous pick. And Gabagool, who was the king of getting interceptions last game, is just on the opposite end of that in this one.
Madden giveth, Madden taketh right back. Madden taketh, I said Madden. Second down and 10 here after that completion to the line of scrimmage to Parham. Allen firing, Neighbors able to evade a defender and get the first down before being forced out of bounds at the 9. Sets up a first down and goal.
Malik Neighbors' card is just filthy. He's so quick, and he gets the ball in the open field and just makes that defender miss, making him look silly there.
Yeah, he's done that quite a few times, not just in this game, but in the other games that we've called so far.
Yeah.
He's been a really, really valuable card for these competitors. As there is a completion at the line of scrimmage to Jacobs. He is forced out of bounds at the line of scrimmage, staying put at the 9, so it'll just be second down and goal.
Yeah, this is just not what I was expecting, Will, especially seeing how dominant Gabagool looked in that second half. It was just kind of a surprise so far.
Yeah, you said it, man. I was not expecting this dominant start for David out of the gate after the way Gabagool ended his first game in the quarterfinal. And there, just couldn't get in at the 1-yard line. I was going to say Parham, but I believe that was another tight end. Looked like 88, well, Parham, I believe, is 89. Could that be Jeremy Shockey? I don't know. Or I believe that's A.J. Barner. That is A.J. Barner of the Seattle Seahawks. So now Shador Sanders back in, QB keeper, and wide open through the hole goes Shador. Flex your Rolex. It's 23-0.
I love that decision right there to basically change your quarterbacks. You're going with Josh Allen. We saw it earlier last drive too, where he put Shador in for strictly just a quarterback run. Didn't work that first play, worked this play, and it has been all David here.
Well, the other thing to keep in mind is that it was a designed quarterback run, and then he had a pass attempt with Shador. So I think that may have put into Gabagool's head, hey, he's not just out here to run the football. He will throw with him here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just kind of slip that in and make him think about it. And I think that definitely helped on the touchdown run there by Sanders to make it 24-0. It's Gabagool. Complete to Ocho Cinco, up past the 40 to the 41. We still have about half the second quarter left in this one, but it is getting away from Gabagool quick here.
Yeah, I think you just got to go to quicker, easier passes. I think Gabagool's been trying to take those shots and
Jacobs is met in the backfield. Nick even worried.
He made that tackle, and then he did the "you're too small" celebration over him. That's
to
just
Josh
mean.
Jacobs.
It's ironic, yeah.
I was about to say, I don't think there are too many people, defensive or not, that make Josh Jacobs look small. So.
No.
Second down and 13. Allen. Pressure now coming, firing. There is Parham. He's got first down. Up past the 40, breaking a tackle inside the 35 to the 32.
Big completion. I just talked about getting those easier, quicker completions. A little 5-yard throw over the middle of the field that turns into a big gain for Gabagool.
First down and 10. He's going to have to answer on this drive if he hopes to stay in it. And now we give to Allen up the gut on a QB design run. He'll pick up 5 to the 27.
Now, I do believe that Gabagool will get the football and start the second half, too. So if he's able to get a touchdown here, not allow David to score again, this could be some momentum for Gabagool to get a little bit of a streak going.
It's not like we're exactly strangers to seeing him pull off second half comebacks as Ocho Cinco inside the 15 to the 14. And there we have a timeout called. Second one for David. The 24-0 lead, he's got one timeout left. Gabagool, all three still remaining. And now we have a flag. It's going to be offsides or encroachment rather on Nick Bolton. So first down and 5 here for Gabagool.
They got to get in the end zone here, Will. Not going to come back from 24 by just kicking field goals.
Allen up the gut. Nick Bolton just met him behind the line of scrimmage. Wow.
Just some mean hits in this game, and just laying the hit stick on.
Physical football here at the Zero Chill Challenge. And complete to Sanders, and he tried to wiggle his way past that wall of David Lineman, but no dice. Third down and 3 at the 7. Now less than a minute to go till halftime. Allen in the shotgun. Gabagool got to have it. Pass is complete to Ocho Cinco. He does get the first down. Set up a first and goal from the 3. So a new set of downs, but couldn't get into the end zone here. Now less than 30 till half.
Now, if I'm Gabagool, I'm scoring here, but leaving no time left for David, so he can't respond at the end of this quarter, and that looks like that's what he's doing.
All about strategy here when you're facing competitors as talented as these ones are. As Jacobs up the gut, strutting in the end zone. Finally, Gabagool on the board. See if he goes for 2 here. He is. He will go for 2.
Good call, Will. Good call.
So this would make it a 2-score game, counting for the for the 2-point conversions. So now we have Jacobs and everyone else splitting out wide. So empty backfield set for Allen. Takes a snap, firing. Oh, he had a man wide open and missed him. It was Deion Sanders alone in the back of the end zone, but an errant throw. And it's 24-6. And they will kick it back to David with 12 seconds left in this one. And here comes primetime Deion Sanders on the return. Brought down at the 20.
Yeah, it was primetime Deion Sanders tackled by primetime Deion Sanders. Will, I like that decision to go for 2. Just a throw that just wasn't accurate, just not on the money, and that's a big stop.
Yeah, he had him open too as Jacobs is met at the line, and that will most likely be the final play of the half, and it will be. So it is a 24-6 David lead at halftime here in the semifinal at the Madden Championship Series 26 Zero Chill Challenge. What did you see in that first half that really stood out to you?
It was really it was Gabagool basically just taking his own medicine, right? In his first game, this was a guy that got like 3 straight drives in a row where he got interceptions, and then this game he threw 3 interceptions in a row, basically. So it's just his style of play almost seemed like it has changed to where he has been more aggressive, and David has been able to take advantage of that.
I couldn't agree more. It really does seem like he's getting a taste of his own medicine, kind of, to rephrase what you said, basically, because, and like we said, whole second half still to go. You know, this one is not over, and we've seen Gabagool stage a second half comeback, so it's not like it's impossible, but he's going to need some help here in the second half for sure. He's going to need a lot of quick scores, and he's going to need a lot of takeaways, quite frankly, on defense, because he's going to need to get the ball back with a lot of time left if he hopes to stage this comeback. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and if I was David, I would completely change my game plan to where I'm playing very conservative. I'm going to run the ball. I'm going to let the play clock go down to like 1-2 seconds and then hike it. Like I'm going to be playing very safe Madden here to kind of make sure that this comeback doesn't happen.
Sure, as we are just about ready to start the second half here, as there you see David with the 24-6 lead, and away we go. Allen wide open, Ocho Cinco, And he does have a first down, stepped out of bounds at the 39. So a big completion to start the second half here, and David not too happy about it. Gabagool looking to try and get a little closer. Pass is complete to Jacobs, held on to the football as London and Adderley combined for the stop, just to pick up of a yard. Second down and 9 at the 38. Allen gonna drop back. Firing, he has a man, he's got Neighbors, and he is brought down, but not after picking up first down yardage. So first down and 10 from the 27. Nice route there by Malik Neighbors.
Great route. This is like a little similar, Will, right? We talked about Gabagool being down and then starting off the third quarter with a bang. He's been very aggressive so far to start off this third quarter.
Right you are, Allen rolling, firing. He's got a man, it's Ocho Cinco, and it's first down and goal at the 7. And again, deja vu. Great start to the second half here for Gabagool.
I thought he was just going to throw it away, and then he decides to take that shot, big-time completion, and already back in the red zone.
Gonna split everybody out wide here. Jacob still set up to the right of Allen in the shotgun. Takes a snap, dropping back. Rolling right, pressure coming, firing, and too wide for Josh Jacobs on the crosser. So incomplete, brings up a second down and goal.
Yeah, it looked like he did have Sanders open like immediately. If he zipped it in there and saw it immediately, that might have been a touchdown. But other than that, that was just great coverage and good defense. There was just really no one open.
Second down and goal from the 7. Allen dropping back, and he's just going to throw it away. Pressure was coming from David, as it was Zadarius Smith who was coming hard right at Josh Allen.
I think I would have liked a rushing play there, to be honest, Will. Now third and goal, I mean, obviously this is 2-down territory.
Allen firing, and there is a touchdown. Donald Parham right over the middle. And there you see he's got a little Kobe on his face. Job finished? I don't think so. Job not finished. Extra point is good. So it is a 24-13 lead. Great start to the second half there for Gabagool. Honestly, it didn't happen as quick as in the quarterfinal match against Tyler, but results the same. You needed a touchdown there. You needed to march down the field and make a statement, and you did just that. So now your defense has got to come up with a takeaway or a stop, basically.
Yeah, and you're right, Will. Got to find ways to really get those interceptions. And we saw that last game when he played Tyler. Tyler really didn't start making mistakes until the second half. So we'll see if that's going to kind of plague David as well.
First down and 10 from the 23 is where David will start. Try and extend his lead of 11 points right now. Jacob splitting out to the left. Empty backfield for Allen in the shotgun, snap taken. Firing toward the sideline. There's Jacobs. And they did say it's complete. I'm sorry, it looked like the animation of the coach on the sideline saying it was incomplete fooled me for a sec, but it is an 8-yard pickup to the 30. Second down and 2. Just over 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. Taking the snap as Allen, give to Jacobs right up the gut for a first down. Up to the 40. Nice run there by Jacobs.
Perfect decision to run the football right there. You had to expect the Gabagool was expecting a pass because that's basically been the whole game plan from David, has been passing and just wasn't expecting a run, and resulted in a big play there to get that first down.
Allen takes the snap, another give to Jacobs, but he is going nowhere. Aiden Hutchinson was the first one to meet him behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of 3, going to bring up a second down and 13.
Talked about the importance of getting stops, getting off the field so Gabagool's offense can get back to work, cutting this deficit.
Allen firing, and there is Parham, and he's got a first down up to the 48, now into Gabagool territory. First down and 10. Just under, about a minute 45 left here in the third quarter. Play clock winding down. 4. Now he takes the snap, give to Jacobs. Wiggling his way for a couple yards, pick up a 5. Going to be second down and 5.
Yeah, well, this does seem like a little more of a conservative play call right now from David, right now taking those shots, using more of Josh Jacobs too on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, you said it earlier. That's what I'd be doing. You know, you have a lead as such, and yeah, just try and take as much time off the clock as you can. As Deion Sanders with a nice reception over the middle, and another first down to the 33.
It's a clinic. Just doing a little bit of both, very balanced. It's just so hard to play defense when you just do not know what is coming next.
Sanders and Ocho Cinco now moving from right to left. Allen, give to Jacobs. Oh, he found a seam. Oh, he's gonna break it, and he got it. What a run, Josh Jacobs right up the gut. And there you see the reaction from David, and he extends his lead. That is a backbreaker if you're Gabagool.
Yeah, we haven't seen him crack a smile yet. That was a great touchdown. You can crack a little smile there, but he gets the handoff, going to the outside, and then he just realizes there's no one in the middle of the field. He cuts in, great decision, and then the speed of Josh Jacobs. He has a high overall speed, takes it to the house.
31-13, David leads Gabagool here in the semifinal. As Gabagool at the 26, 1st and 10, under 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. It's gonna need a lot of help going his way in order to get back into this one. A quick score here would start things off, and he is hit as he throws. Nearly a sack there. And it looked like it was Bolton and even Worry coming from the second level.
Yeah, nearly an interception too. An interception in the first quarter was when Josh Allen got hit and the ball was just aimlessly in the air there.
Allen complete, and that is Jacobs on the check down, brought down by Drake London. Pick up a 3, they go to the hurry up. And this will be the final play of the third quarter. Complete to Jacobs. And that will do it for the third quarter. So when we come back for the fourth quarter, which will be in just about 5 seconds, I don't know why I said that like we were going to commercial. But when we get underway here in the fourth quarter, it'll be a 4th down and 6 for Gabagool at the 30. And of course, you are in 4-down territory with deficits such as this. Start of the fourth quarter here, 31-13, David over Gabagool so far. Allen firing over the middle, and there is Ocho Cinco. Big 4th down conversion there, and they will stick with the hurry up.
That's huge, huge, down by this much to get that completion and extend this drive. Monster 4th down conversion.
Allen dropping back. He's got time, pressure coming, and he will just throw it away. Great coverage downfield there by David. Not a single Gabagool receiver open down the field.
Yeah, and you don't want to risk throwing another interception too, especially being down in this fourth quarter. Smart play just to throw it away.
Pass complete, there's Ocho Cinco, and he will have close to first down yardage. They'll say a pickup of 9, big 3rd down and 1. Staying with the hurry up. I think that's a smart call, don't you say, Ethan?
Yeah, oh yeah, I think at this point you have to play with tempo at this point.
Gonna drop back, looking, pressure coming, rolling right. Is he gonna throw? He does, and it's wide open as Barham. Inside the 30 to the 27. Huge play there for Gabagool.
Big completion. He had Jacobs open for a wheel route, waited too long to throw it, but still found the open tight end for a big first down.
Great job of Parham being able to find the soft spot in the defense there. It really did seem like that was almost an option route, as Jacobs going to get a pickup of 6 here on the check down, so 2nd down and 4 at the 21. 3:45 and counting here left in this one. Allen dropping back. Gonna roll to the right, firing. Oh, he does have Jacobs. Great little touch on the pass there in order to pick up the first down just over the head of a rushing defender.
Yeah, you can't hold it in, because if you hold it in, it's going to be a zip pass that's probably going to be batted down by the defender. Does a great job just tapping it, and it just loops it over the defender for the first down. Great decision.
Gabagool looking, he's got Jacobs in the flat again, but he can't stay in bounds for long. Pick up a 3 now to the 10-yard line.
Yeah, Will, if he's able to find him a little quicker right there, he'd be able to actually move after the catch instead of just going immediately out of bounds.
And, you know, pretty short yardage there, and we know what Josh Jacobs can do if he's one-on-one with the defender, so I like his odds there. Pressure coming, hit, end zone throw, and it is out of bounds. Lucky there. It looked like it was headed right in the direction of two David defenders on the Giants. I was worried that we were going to see another interception, but just an incompletion, which brings up a 3rd down and 7 here. Allen. Pressure coming. Oh, what a huge sack, and it's Zadarius Smith with his 2nd of the game getting home for David.
Man, that is a coverage sack right there, and I'm a little surprised down by this much that Gabagool just settled for the field goal. You would think that you'd go for the gusto being in the 4th quarter and try and just go for it on 4th down. A little surprised by that decision.
31-16 makes it a 15-point game, so 3 minutes and 12 seconds. Both teams with all 3 timeouts, as Deion Sanders will bring this one out for David up to the 33-yard line. So a little over 3 minutes left. And if you're Gabagool, you really need, this is a do or die stop situation for you here. You cannot allow David to score again and ice this one.
This is a must situation to get a stop or at least get a turnover.
Give to Jacobs, he'll pick up 5, brought down by Hutchinson from behind. Under 3 minutes now as the clock ticks.
And this is where you continue to kind of play the play clock. If you're David and you let it die down, having this comfortable 15-point lead.
2nd down and 5. Now Neighbors going to split out wide. Jacobs from left to right. Allen stays in the pistol. Drops back. Pressure now coming, and he just throws it away. Good pass rush right there by Gabagool.
Yeah, and down 15, I expect Gabagool to continue to bring that pressure, continue to kind of bring a blitz. I would almost call a blitz play for this defense the rest of the way, to be honest with you.
You got to force their hand. You got to throw something at them that they're not going to see coming, and it just doesn't seem like a whole lot of that's happened for David so far. Empty backfield, Allen takes the snap. Firing downfield, wide open is Sanders. Oh, and a big hit charged the football loose, and that's going to set up a 4th down and 5. Great hit by Flott on the back end of that reception as Deion Sanders just couldn't hang on.
That is a huge hit, but here we go. 4th down, you get this. I think the game is definitely over, but if you're able to get a stop, there's still light at the end of the tunnel for Gabagool.
Allen firing. And it is complete, but no good as he could not get to the stick. So that is a huge stop for Gabagool. And now with 2:20 and all 3 timeouts, as well as a 2-minute warning, he has a chance to try and get this thing a little bit closer, make this a game.
Absolutely, that was a huge stop, and now all of a sudden, we got ourselves a game here, especially if Gabagool is able to punch this in the end zone.
Just a 15-point game. Allen firing, there's Parham, able to make a man miss. Now stiff-arming another man, and a 1st down reception there to the 28. Donald Parham. That's a big man. I would hate to be in the way of that man trying to get past.
I would, yeah, if he ran to me, I would probably just fall to the ground immediately.
Pass is caught by Jacobs as he gets out of bounds after a pickup of 7. As we are 1 second away from the 2-minute warning, so this will be the final play before that happens. Jacobs set up to the left. Allen, quick pass in the flat. Ocho Cinco couldn't get around the edge to Sanders, and that will bring us to the 2-minute warning. 1:57, 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line. Really need Gabagool to punch this in, or Gabagool really needs to punch this in.
Got to get in the end zone. It's 4-down territory the rest of the way. Still have all 3 timeouts left, though, so you can still kind of play comfortably.
Allen, end zone, Ocho Cinco! Incomplete. I thought he hung on to it for a split second there. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 10. Ball placement was there, just couldn't hang on.
Perfect ball placement. What a risky decision, though, to throw it there. That was bold, but lucky that was just an incompletion.
2nd down and 10. Going to drop back. Oh, he should step up, and he will. And he's going to try and fight for the goal line. He can't get there. Going to bring up a 3rd and inches from the 1. He had green grass all in front of him, not a defender in sight.
Green grass, yep. I would just do the same play again with timeout called. But I would do the same play again, maybe do a little quarterback run there. We'll see.
David using his first timeout. Gabagool keeping all 3 of his close to his chest. 3rd and inches. Needs to punch this one in. Make it a 1-score game. Allen. Pressure coming. And he just gets rid of it. No intentional grounding call, but it was Zadarius Smith, who already has 2 sacks on the day, getting pressure again there on Josh Allen for Gabagool.
Yeah, it was a red zone blitz called from David. Brought the house, and it looks like he's bringing the house again for this huge 4th and inches. It's going to decide the game right here.
This is massive in this one. Snap, taken, dropping back. He's got time, he's gonna roll. Does he have a man open now? And he finds him. It's Deion Primetime Sanders in the end zone. And all of a sudden, things are interesting, Ethan. Extra point will make it a 31-23 game.
Just does a great job rolling to his right, and that allows Deion to kind of just sneak out over the middle and found him. And I thought he had a guy wide open that he missed, but able to 4th and inches. You're at the inch line and you decide to throw it. Risky, it pays off, and now it's back to relying on your defense to get another stop.
Sanders bouncing off a tackle. He can't get past Bolton at the 22. So, for Gabagool here, decided not to go for an onside kick because you still had about a minute and a half. All 3 timeouts still on your side, just 2 on the other side of things for David. But you still got to get a stop here, and you need it quick.
Yeah, luckily you still have all 3 of your timeouts if you're Gabagool, which is in favor, looking to throw it.
Pass is caught, that is Parham, and there is a first down. And now first timeout called by Gabagool.
Shocked by that first down play call. I mean, you expect, oh, we're going to play a little more conservative now. We have the lead. I'm going to have you use your timeouts. He decides to throw it on first down. Paid off, though.
Give to Jacobs here, and he's going to break a couple tackles, and he has first down yardage. And they are going to call it there. So it is David moving on to the finals over Gabagool with the win there. Number 6 upsetting number 2. Ethan, did you expect that coming out of the gate there?
No, especially because how dominant David looked in that game, just forcing those turnovers, and then really just how he was able to manage his offense. He was perfect in that game. I believe that was the first game that we saw that one team didn't have a turnover. Right? David didn't throw any interceptions in that game. There was that 4th down stop, but Gabagool just was the king of getting interceptions in the last game, wasn't able to do that in this one.
Yeah, tale of 2 different games for Gabagool here at the Zero Chill Challenge from Full Sail University. Rough, 2 different sides of the coin. 3 takeaways on 3 different drives in the second half of that quarterfinals match against Tyler, which he ended up winning by 10, 31-21. And then, luck wasn't on your side there, unfortunately. A couple of errant throws, couple takeaways for David early on. It was 24-0 just before halftime. Like, David really jumped out to an early lead and never relinquished it. So, kudos to David. Congrats to him for moving on to the final. And we will let you guys know who he will play in the final. That is happening over on the A stream on YouTube. So that is where that will take place. But if we find out before we go off air, we will let you guys know what you can expect in that finals match here at the Zero Chill Challenge. But it has been so much fun to do this. I can't thank the people at EA enough for allowing us to do this. Like I always call us, we're just 2 yahoos who like to watch sports and like to talk. And they were kind enough to let us be here for this. So thank you to EA, thank you to Full Sail, thank you to the Dan Patrick School of Sportscasting. As we are going to go to commercial, but like we said, final coming right up here shortly. So don't go anywhere.
same time, yeah, we on the way.
Full Sail University is proud to host this year's Madden Championship Series on our campus. We are thrilled to have our students, grads, and faculty working alongside the EA team to produce this incredible series of events. We also want to congratulate EA on the release of two of the season's biggest games, Madden NFL 26 and College Football 26. These games feature the work of more than 40 Full Sail grads who contributed their skills in development, engineering, design, audio, animation, and more to the iconic series.
I got dubs in the column, I might as well add them. This like a vacation, like Calla of gases. You cross like a T and you next, that's in order. You jump or you cook, and I'm placing my order on grease. Fry cook, run another scroll, so right, look, ayy. We can do this blind, no one to see me. Where I bring the storm, catch wind too breezy. You should know the rain been too long, the flakes is too strong. I'm throwing in game, but the first is in game. We don't want fake or no plastic back chain. We need the real go and a record 12-0 and
All team winning, yeah, all team winning.